RC Midget. Heat 1 of 1.
Here we go.
Race
All right,
order
waiting
is
on
John
John,
Wallace,
Jacob, and Chris.
Jacob Amasquita.
One
Chris
RC
Peel.
Midget.
Controlled
Heat 1,
practice has
race
stopped.
1. I need my marshals. It's going to be James, Adrian, Marcellus, and Soto. All right.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
You know, in a way, I can actually see the track better this way. I gave you guys the largest gap I could give you. So Pan is last and second. All right, just waiting on Jacob and Chris.
Chris Peel.
All right, so I'm guessing that's Jacob.
Jacob Amasquita.
All right.
1 minute to the start of the race.
You guys want to do it on a rolling start? Yep. All right, Jairus, keep them rolling, keep them rolling. All
45
right,
seconds to the start of the
Bridge
race.
is hot. All right, 30 laps. Out early, we got, looks like Jacob out in the 1 spot right now. Chris in the 2, John in the 3. Chris out to the front now. John in the 2, Jacob in the 3 spot. All right, your leader grabs the rail right there. Still holding that 1. Jacob in the 2, John in the 3 spot. All right, got Chris working his way around, working lap number, looks like lap number 9 of a 30 lap. Caution. All right, Jacob, jack of all trades right there, racing all the aspects of RCHQ. Jacob just raced that 28, the RCHQ 28 this past weekend. We got Jacob out in the 1 spot, John in the 2, Chris in the 3. Oh, I guess I got it checked in wrong, apparently. Because it's showing Jacob leading the way. That's Chris.
10 laps left. 9 laps left.
All right, looks like we're going to have to change that up, apparently.
8 laps left. 7 laps left.
All right, Chris holding
6
it down
laps
in 1
left.
spot. Coming across the line right there with 5 laps left.
5 laps left. 4 laps left. 3 laps left.
Chris's midget looking super good right there.
2 laps left.
Got
Final
that
lap.
low-par paint job on there.
Jacob Amasquita done.
All right, all right.
All drivers are finished.
Looks like
John Wallace
Chris
done.
is done.
The race is completed.
John is done, and Jacob is done. That is your race. All right. Now I figure out how to change that. 12. You guys. 17.5, 12.
Up next, race number 2. 17.5 GT12. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Marcellus Dukes, Alex 2/10 Soto, Matt Acola.
Yep. All right. All right, drivers, drop your cars. Come back out to Marshall. Drop your cars and head back out to Marshall.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Coming up, we got Marcellus, Alex, and Matt. Our newest class here on 12 scale day, or on-road days, is going to be 17.5 GT12. All right, I'm going to need some volunteer marshals as well. If I can get 1 or 2 volunteers, that'd be much appreciated. You're good. Yeah. I'm going to need 1 or 2 volunteer marshals. That'd be much appreciated. If you're not in the next race or so, please come on out, Marshall. Thank you, Jose. Stepping up right there for the
1 minute to the
75
start of the
GT12
race.
guys. It's going to be Marcellus, Soto, and Matt.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Your truck. Oh, man. You're going to have to... There is no sportsman class. There's only intermediate.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Marcellus Dukes.
All right, we got a few marshals out there. Thank you guys very much. Thank you guys very much. All right, let's get them checked in. Soto was marshalling, so I'll give him
15
just
seconds
a few
to the
more
start
minutes.
of the race. Maticola.
Come on, Matt. We don't want you to be falling over that rail. You can move it. Future champs. Yes, this is the phone class. All right, Alex making his way to the track right there, wiping off some of that juice he's got going there. All right, we're going to get this show on the road right there. It's going to be Soto checking in now.
Alex 2/10 Soto.
Whoa. Whoa. Is there a little bit? You got space? I'm going to try and get through two. All right, this is the debut right here for 17.5 GT12, 17.5 GT12 foam class. So if you have a 17.5 pan car, this is the GT12 version of that class. Yes, foam's in this one, 17.5. Huh? No. Rubber only. Yeah. All right, Soto is checked. All right, roll them, drivers, roll them. It's going to be a rolling start. Give Alex like another lap right there, and then I'm going to start the bridge now. All right, the bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. Keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Let's see. Across the line first going to be Marcellus. Ooh, that was a little bit loud right there. Fast laps earlier today, it was 6.4s, I think, coming from the pan cars. These same cars with GT bodies on it are out of the gate. Soto on a 6.6. Marcellus 7.1. Matt 7.2. All right, right there out of the gate, we got Alex on a Soto's on a 45.5 flat. Marcellus 42.501. And we got Matt on a 41.503. Your race leader right there, that yellow. Looking fast, standing still right there. That yellow anime right there, working his way through, coming up under the bridge, around Godzilla, all around Kong. It's like Soto mashing the throttle right there. That car looking super good, nice and clean, carrying nice tight lines around the rails. Getting a little bit of extra track time with his 17.5 there. Got some heavy hitters coming up
left.
in 17.5 later on this evening. We got Soto, Marcellus, and Matt. That is the running order with 3:50 on the clock, drivers. 3:50 on the clock. Your race leader, that all yellow car. The gold is in the 2. Pink and white in the 3. All right, we got Soto, Marcellus, and Matt. That is your running order. All right, I can't wait to see 9 cars in the Pan Car main. Oh, looks like Marcellus grabs the rail right there. Oh, something is stuck. All right, Marcellus popped something right there. All right, Soto still holding it down, 44.502. Matt up to the 2 spot, 41.504. Fast lap still, 6.6 coming from Soto.
3 minutes
race
left.
leader right there, that all yellow with the black wing coming down the back straightaway. Through the sweeper, up under the bridge, out around Godzilla. Up on the back side of Matt. All right, Matt right in front of Soto right there. That is your leader, Matt. Stepping aside right there down the back straightaway. Looks like Matt's got a little bit of motor right there on Soto. All right, as far as I know, this is supposed to be 17.5 just stock, but we shall see who's got what. Well, your race leader right there, Soto. Matt, that's your 1 and 2. Soto still working at 44.501. Matt, 41.504. Marcellus is out.
Two minutes left.
It's on its way. All right, Soto still holding it down. 1:45 left on the clock. Soto and Matt, that is your 1 and 2. Soto working that 44.5 flat on the cusp of that 45 lap pace right there. Alex looking to keep it smooth and clean down the back straightaway as he works his way through the Hulk, coming up under the bridge around Godzilla once again. 44.5 flat. All right, Soto right up on the backside of Matt at the moment. Ducks up the inside, keeps that nice tight line right there down the back straightaway. 44.5 flat still with a 1. All right, still 44.5 flat with a minute left, drivers. Still a fair bit of time. Lots of time still in this qualifying session.
1 minute
Soto
left.
and Matt, that is your 1 and 2. All right, Matt, down the back straightaway. That pink and white looking smooth right there.
45 seconds left.
All right, drivers, with less than 40 on the clock, drivers Soto and Matt. That is your 1 and 2. Soto up to a 45.506 now. Soto keeping it smooth and clean, working his way through. Coming up next, going to be 1RC late model. 1RC late model. You guys are up next.
$15 seconds left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 15 seconds left. Soto, 45.506 now. Matt, 41.502. All right, drivers, time has expired. Drivers, everyone is still on the clock. Keep going, drivers, keep going. All right, drivers, keep going. Your name is called done. Everyone is still alive. Matt is
all
done.
Drivers
Soto's
are finished.
done. That is your race, drivers.
Alex
45.506 from Soto.
The race is completed.
Matt with a 41.502. All right, drivers, coming up next. Late model, 1RC late model. You guys are up next.
Up next, race number 3. 1RC late model. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Jim Bob Burns, Jacob Amesquita, Chris Peel.
All right, guys, drop your cars, head back out to Marshall. Drop your cars, head back out to Marshall. 1RCs.
2 minutes to the start
Late
of the
model,
race.
you guys are up next. What's happening? All right, it's going to be Jim Bob, Jacob, and Chris.
Chris Peel.
All right, guys. I need Soto and Marcellus, please. Marshall.
Jim Bob Burns.
30 laps, man. 30 laps.
Jacob Amesquita.
All right, all right. Looks like everyone getting their cars rolling right there. All right, driver's bridge is hot. Driver's bridge is hot. Uh-oh. All right, out early. We got Chris on a 152 pace. All right, Chris in the 1. Jacob in the 2. Jim Bob in the 3 spot right there. There we go. We got that white car in the 1. Red car in the 3. Black car in the 2 spot right there. All right, looks like Chris making that pass on Jacob. Chris making it look easy right there. Chris right up on the backside of Jim Bob right there. Jim Bob trying to hold off Chris, working our way through that red car in the 3 spot right there. Oh, carries that momentum, working his way through 3 and 4. All right, we got Chris, Jacob, and Jim Bob. Oh, going back and forth right there. Jim Bob just getting I think this is
10 laps left.
First rounds of practice right there.
9 laps left.
All right, looks like Jim Bob just getting his tires cleaned off right there. Getting
8 laps left.
Car's looking pretty good. Looks like he might be in
7
contention right
laps
there
left.
to hold off Chris later on in the mains.
6 laps left.
All right, Chris holding it down. Jacob in the
5
2,
laps
Jim Bob
left.
in the 3. Oh, Chris getting beat
4
up by
laps
Jacob
left.
right there. Jacob doing some door banging. Oh, Jacob
3 laps
doing
left.
some rail banging as well. All right,
2
Jared,
laps
3
left.
laps to go. 2 laps left on the clock. Chris Peel across the line right there. That white car
Final
in the
lap.
1. Jacob, the black car in the 2. Red car of Jim Bob in the 3 spot
Chris
right
Peel
there.
done.
As time has expired, drivers.
Jim Bob Burns done.
All laps are
All drivers
done.
are finished.
Chris taking that one.
Jacob
Jacob in the
Amesquita
2,
done.
Jim Bob in the 3
The race is
spot.
completed.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Coming up next is going to be Rchq Future Champs. Rchq Future Champs, you guys are up next. On the other side of the pole. There you go.
Up next, race number 4.
It fits kind of
Rchq Future Champions. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Luke Mendoza, Oliver Sals, Juliet Bennett, James Samford.
All right. Coming up next, going to be Luke, Olive, Juliet, and James. Luke, Olive, Juliet, and James. You guys are up. All right, this is going to determine right here for James if he's beating up on those future champs. We're going to move him into that intermediate class later
2
on.
minutes
Let's
to the
see.
start of the race.
All right, marshals from the last race, please. Marshals from the last race, please. It's going to be Chris, Jacob, and Jim Bob. Marshals, please. All right, looks like we got a few marshals. I think like 1 or 2 marshals. Well, one, 2. Yep. All right,
Luke
I'm going to
Mendoza.
need one more volunteer marshal, please.
One minute to the start of the race.
Thank you.
James Samford. 45 seconds to the start of the
Coming
race.
up next is Rchq Intermediate. That's going to involve you there, Ebert. 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 You going to be ready for the next race? You're not going to make the next race?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, actually, I think I might.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, Alex. Grab my Noble Pro box. I think I have one in my Pro box in my back room. All right, I need all drivers to stop right here in front of the Hulk, please. All drivers stop. All drivers stop. All drivers stop. 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 All right, I need only Olive under the bridge, please. Only Olive.
Olive Isals.
All right, now I need only Juliet, please, just to double check. Only Juliet, please.
Juliet Bennett.
All right, all right. Luke under the bridge. All right, perfect, perfect. All right, drivers. All right. James, sportsman drivers. We are doing a rolling start. So you guys are going to start going, and as soon as you guys find a gap, then I will start the bridge, and the qualifying will start. Your time will start as you cross under the bridge, all right? Got it? All right, drivers, roll them out, drivers, roll them out. Keep them rolling. Find a gap, spread it out, drivers. You don't want to be close to anyone. You want to have your own free version of track right there. All right, you guys definitely don't want to be taking each other out. All right, drivers, keep it smooth, keep it clean. The bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot.
Olive Isals. Juliet Bennett. James Samford.
All right, drivers across the line already. We got James. We got Luke across the line. His time has started. Here comes Olive right there. Olive driving smooth and clean right there. Keeping that Rchq on all four wheels. Working our way through right there. Out on the back straightaway. We got Juliet trying to make her way into that into the bridge. All right, Juliet has started right there. Juliet coming across the line. All right, out early. We got Luke on a 19, 5:14. James on an 18. Olive on a 16. We got Juliet working her first lap right now. Out onto the back straightaway goes your number 4 spot right there. Juliet driving that green Rchq.
4 minutes left.
Did you get it, Ebert? It has a bind button, I think. Yeah, it has a bind button. All right, Sanford holding it down on the 1 spot right there. 18 lap pace. Luke on a 17. Let's see if we can find your 2 leaders. James right there, that yellow car in the 1 spot. Where's Luke? All right, Luke driving that blue Rchq right there, coming down onto the back straight. Luke trying to catch up to James, working his way through. Luke driving that blue truck. Uh-oh, we got that green truck up on its side. All right, lots of driving by Braille happening right there. We got James, Luke, Olive, and Juliet. That's your run 1 through 4. Or your race leader right there working his way through. Out on the back straightaway once again comes your race leader. James working on 18.506. Luke on an 18.514. Olive on a 14. Juliet on an 8. hold the button, turn the ESC on, and then put your radio into the bind mode. I'm not sure if you have to be on enhanced or not, but make sure you put it on the right frequency. Huh? I don't know if it has to be on enhanced. Maybe. Because that's the receiver for the Pro, yeah? But it works on the regular. All right, James, Luke, Olive, and Juliet, that's your running order. James holding down 19-lap pace right there, 19.510. Luke on a 18.505. Olive on a 14. Juliet on a 9. All right, Juliet right there, backing that green truck up. Having a little bit of problems getting around Godzilla right there. We got Luke working his way through that blue car with a lucky number 7 on it. Working his way through James right up on the backside of Luke. Down the back straightaway goes your 1 and 2. All right, James working his way through, coming up around Godzilla. Luke hanging out, having a conversation right there with Godzilla. Well, your race leader, James, on a working lap number 12 of a 19-lap pace. Luke on an 11 with an 18-lap pace. Olive on a lap number 8 of a 14-lap pace. And Juliet on a lap number 5 of a 9-lap pace. Oh, looks like we got Luke in the rail right there, looking for a way around. Gets a little bit frisky with Olive right there as she works her way through. Coming out onto the back straightaway. All right, you got, looks like James, Olive, and Luke right there down the back straightaway. Olive mashing that throttle down the straightaway right there. Working her way through the sweeper.
Left.
James giving her a little bit of push. Gets a little bit wide coming around Godzilla. We got James, Luke, Olive, and Juliet. That is your running order with 50 seconds, drivers. 50 seconds left on the clock. All right, drivers, we're going to need some track repair after this one.
Left.
Looks like we're going to need to reset that oval. Coming up next, going to be Rchq Intermediate. Heat 1 of 1 coming up next. All right, thank you, Adrian. All right, drivers, please try to avoid hitting the rails. That's the focus. Every time you hit the rail, Chris flinches. Like, whoa. All right, drivers, 15 seconds left on the clock. Keep it in the middle, drivers. Keep it smooth. Keep it clean. With 10 seconds left on the clock, drivers, everyone will still be live after the tone. All right, drivers, James working his way through right there through Godzilla. All right, drivers, time has expired. Keep going. Your name is called done. Everyone is still live on the clock. Everyone is still live. Keep going, drivers. Keep going.
James Samford done.
All right, James is done. Everyone else still live. Keep going, drivers. Keep going. All right, Luke ending up on the side right there. Let's see. Coming across the line is going to be Olive. Olive is done. Luke is done.
Luke
just waiting
done.
on Juliet. Juliet making her way down the back straightaway right there. That all-green Euro truck with the black bumper through the sweeper section. Oh, Luke takes her out right there. All right, Juliet's still making her way around. Going to finish strong, Juliet. Keep it in the middle. All right, drivers, please avoid from stepping on the track while there's still cars on the track. All right, and Juliet across the line right there.
All drivers are finished.
Finishing it off on a 10.537.
The race is completed.
All right, your race leader right there taking a win on that one, 25.06, coming from James Sanford. Coming up next, Rchq Intermediates. Rchq Intermediates, you guys are up next. All right, drivers, drop your cars. Head back out to Marshall. Drop your cars. Head back out to Marshall.
Heat 1 of 1. Race order is
Rchq Intermediates. You guys are
Jose
up next.
Gomez, Jose Isals, Jamie Bennett, Jacob Amasquita, Adrian Jimenez, Ebert Ortiz, Jose Gomez. Two minutes to the start of the race. Ziggy.
All right, drivers, this one is going to be pretty crazy. If I can get some volunteer marshals, it'd be much appreciated. Volunteer marshals, please. All right, Luke. Let me get you to stand on. Can I get you to stand right there next to the pole on this side? You get this side. Yep.
Adrian Jimenez. Jacob Amasquita. Ebert Ortiz.
All right, just waiting on Jamie Bennett and Jose Salas. All right, this is going to be super crazy right there. 7 drivers entered in this one. Well, I think I'm going to split it up for the next round. We shall see. All right, Olive, you stay on that side of the pole. And then Luke, I want you to stand next to the pole facing this way. Stand at the pole, go to the pole, go to the pole. And put your back up against the pole right here. Right here. This side. Yeah. Perfect.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I know you are excited. Jose and Jamie right there. Jose doing some double duty right there. Hey, a couple of weeks ago,
30
Chalmers
seconds to the start of the race.
did the race with the baby. All right.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Jamie Bennett.
Jose, you gonna sit this one out? All right. One driver sitting out of this one. All right, drivers, keep them rolling. As soon as you guys find your gaps, I'm gonna go ahead and start the bridge. Looks like, all right, drivers, bridge is hot, Bridge is hot.
Ziggy.
Qualifying round
Jose
number
Gomez.
1, Rchq.
Jose DeSales. Jamie Bennett.
All right, out early. We got
Jacob Amasquita.
Greg across the line,
Adrian
Jose
Jimenez.
across the line,
Ebert Ortiz.
Jamie, Jacob, Adrian, everyone across the line right there except for Jose Salas. All right, out early. We got Adrian 34.504. Ebert on a 33. Let's see where Ebert's at. Ebert getting up on 2 wheels right there. Ebert working on his mini Z skills, driving that Rchq through the sweeper section. Oh, Ebert on 2, on the side, back on all 4s. All right, we got Adrian on a 34, Ebert 33, Jose on a 28, Greg on a 25, Jacob on a 24, Jamie on a 20. All right,
4
drivers,
minutes
1
left.
down, 4 to go. Drivers, 1 down, 4 to go. Your race leader, Adrian, driving that, I believe it's the orange and white. All right, Ebert trying to hang on right there. Who gets side by side with Greg. All right, Adrian across the line right now. That is your race leader, that orange with the white. The big Tekin on the back side there. All right, drivers, your race leader, Adrian on a 33, Ebert on a 30, Jose on a 28, Jacob 22, Greg on a 22, Jamie on a 21. All right, let's see where we're at right now. Your race leader working his way through
3 minutes
Godzilla.
left.
Coming out on the back straightaway. All right, Adrian in the 1 spot, Ebert in the 2, Jose in the 3, Jacob in the 4, Greg in the 5, Jamie in the 6 spot. All right, caution the sweeper, drivers, caution the sweeper. Sweeper is clear. All right, let's see who else we got going here. Oh, we got somebody tangled up. Looks like that's going to be Jacob tangled up in that 1 spot in the sweeper section. That's your race leader right there, orange and white, down the back straightaway. Orange and blue is your 2 spot. All right, Ebert just barely getting a receiver in that car right there. Oh, Ebert trying to do the wall ride. Oh, we need a marshal on the left side, please. Marshal on the left side. Ebert taking some on-road right there. Taking some off-road. All right, drivers, 3 down, 2 to go. We got
2 minutes
Adrian,
left.
Ebert, Jose, Jacob, Greg, and Jamie. That's your running order. Adrian on a 32.5 flat. Jose now up to that 2 spot, 28.506. Ebert now 28.503. All right. Ebert working his way through that orange and blue. He's got that race leader right up on the backside of the orange and white Euro truck of Adrian. All right, Adrian and Ebert, that's your 1 and 2 right there. The 2 orange trucks, that is your 1 and 2. If you see them coming, please step aside. They're looking to set that early TQ pace. All right, coming up next, Asphalt Late Models. Asphalt Late Models, you guys are up next. All right, drivers, with just over 1 minute left on the clock, Adrian 32.504, Ebert
1 minute left.
29.509, Jose on a 27, Greg on a 23, Jacob on a 22, Jamie on a 19. All right, let's see, where's your race leader? Your race leader right there through the sweeper section, coming out under the bridge, holding down that 1.
45 seconds
Number 2
left.
spot right there, coming up on the bridge now. All right, looks like these Euro trucks pretty brutal on that that center oval section. We're gonna have to get a little bit of realignment going right there. No, coming up
30
next
seconds
is
left.
Asphalt Late Model, race 1. Whatever the schedule says. What's the schedule say? Yeah. All right, you're a race leader right there, coming out onto the back straightaway in the 1
seconds
spot.
left.
Adrian, that orange and white, looking smooth and clean right there. That Euro truck looking good. Looks like the RC bug has caught Adrian once again. He came out. He wanted to do some mini Z racing over the weekend, but wasn't able to make it happen. As time has expired, drivers, keep going. Your name is called done. Everyone is still live on the clock. Keep going, drivers. Keep
Ebert
going.
Ortiz done.
All right, Ebert is done. Everyone else still live.
Jose
Keep
Gomez
going,
done.
drivers. Jose's
City
done.
done.
Greg is done.
Jacob
Jacob's
Amastita
done.
Adrian Jimenez
is
done.
done. Jamie done.
All
That is your
drivers are
race
finished.
drivers. Adrian
Jamie
taking
Bennett
out in
done.
33.507.
The race is completed.
All right, I'm gonna need just half of these drivers, please, to marshal. I'll need you guys again. I'll need the other half
Up next, race number 6.
after the
1 RC
next
all.
race.
Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Jim Bob Burns, John Wallace, Chris Peel.
All right, half of these drivers, please come back out to marshal. The rest of you can marshal the next race, please.
Two minutes to the start of the race. Jim Bob Burns, Chris Peel.
All right, I got 2 of 3 drivers right now. These cars are super good right there. If you guys are thinking about getting an oval, this is the car you want to get. These 1RC Asphalt late models. These cars are really, really good. Waiting on one more driver, John Wallace, making his way to the track now. Ebert, you need one of these. Serious, man. Dude, imagine doing 3-second laps. I drove Chris's. It's pretty good. Really, really good.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, all right.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yes. All right, let me get John checked in. Hold on.
John Wallace.
All right, you guys all ready?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, George Bridge is hot, George Bridge is hot. All right, keep it smooth, keep it clean. Race to 30. Got Jim Bob on the 1, John on the 2. Chris now up to the 1 spot. All right, let's see right now. We got Chris, that yellow and red out in the 1 spot. We got John in the 2. John driving that all white car. Sorry, John driving the black and silver. Wait. All right, 20 laps left. We got Chris, John, and Jim Bob. All right, side-by-side action going right there. We got Chris still holding it down in the 1 spot. John in the 2, Jim Bob in the 3. Oh, Chris getting taken out right there. All right, Chris back on all 4. We got John right on the backside there. It's going to put, looks like John out in the 1, Chris in the 2, Jim Bob in the 3 spot. Oh, Chris getting turned around. Oh, getting marshaled up right there by Jim Bob.
10 laps left.
Well, it's gonna move Chris up.
9 laps left.
Sorry, Chris is John out in the 1 spot right there.
8
Working
laps
lap
left.
number 22.
7 laps left.
All right, that all white car of John Wallace right there, working his way through
6 laps left.
through 1 and
5
2.
laps left.
Oh, sorry, 1 and 2 now. 3 and 4.
4 laps left.
All right, drivers with 4 laps left on the clock. We got
3 laps
John,
left.
Chris, and Jim Bob.
2 laps left. Final lap.
All right, drivers.
John
Final
Wallace done.
lap. All right, drivers.
Chris Peel done. All drivers are finished.
All drivers
Jim
are
Bob
done.
Burns
John
done.
taking that one. Chris
The
and
race is
Jim Bob
completed.
in the 3 spot. All right. Drop your cars. Head back out to Marshall. Coming up next, going to be GT12 Heat 1 of 1.
Up next, race number 7. GT12. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Matt Zeman, Jose de Sals, Jacob Amasquita.
Yeah, I made it so it's a slide.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Thank you very much. All right, coming up next, GT12. 21-5, GT12. You guys are up next. It's going to be Matt, Jose, and Jacob.
Matt Zeman.
All right, I need Jose Zales and Jacob. You got that okay, Jacob?
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, I need marshals from that last race, please. It's going to be Chris, Jim Bob, and I need some volunteer marshals.
45 seconds to the start of the
Volunteer
race.
marshals would be appreciated. Volunteer marshals. Only 3 cars in this race, so not too bad.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, looks like we got Jose making his way to the track, just waiting on Jacob. Jacob getting his car together right there.
Jose de Sals.
I got high hopes for Jacob.
15
Jacob
seconds
driving
to the
that,
start of the race.
Club Race Hero. Yes, you can have reverse here at RCHQ. Actually, I would prefer it this way. That way, marshals aren't out there getting their ankles taken off by these 12 scale cars. All right, all right. Let's see.
Jacob Amesquita.
All right, we got them all checked in. Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. Rolling starts here at RCHQ.
Matt Seaman.
All right, drivers. Track is
Jose
hot.
Sass.
Drivers, bridge is hot. Keep it
Jacob
smooth, keep it
Amesquita.
clean. Jacob across liner there. Grabs a rail right out of the gate. Down the back straightaway, Jacob trying to take down that TQ spot, but we got the Jose out in the 1 right there. Matt in the 2. Jacob in the 3 spot. All right, looks like I forgot to clean Jacob's tires and sauce the rear. No sauce whatsoever for Jacob. Jacob driving that those tires dry. Maybe we can get somebody to help Jacob out next time around. No trackside help here this time, Jacob. Sorry. All right, out early we had Jose in the 1 spot, Matt in the 2, Jacob in the 3.
Four minutes left.
All right, Jacob getting that thing all spun up right there. Jose on a 35.5 flat, Matt 33.508, Jacob 31.5 flat. All right, your race leader right there, Jose, that pink and blue. Down the back straightaway. Holding on that one, 35.5 flat. Coming up next, stock, 17.5 pan, heat 1 of 2. All right, Jose, Matt, Jacob, that's your 1, 2, and 3. All right, Jose in the 1 spot. Jose grabs a rail right there. That reverse, definitely killing him right there. All right, drivers. Jose dropping to a 34.506 now. Down the back straightaway. Still holding it down, though. Matt, 32.501. Jacob, 31.502. All right, Jacob looks like getting used to turning left again, or turning right again. All right, Jacob down the back straightaway, right behind Matt. Matt driving that brown car. All right, drivers, your race leader right there. Looks like, oh, Jacob making a move on Matt right there. Jacob coming to terms. Let's see Jacob on lap number 14. Jacob 2.8 seconds now behind Matt. Jose still holding it down, 34.508. 2:20 left on the clock, drivers. Just over halfway done. Still lots of time. Anything can happen. Keep it smooth, keep it clean, keep it in the middle. This is qualifying. Round number 1. Race number 7. We got 2 more races to go in this first round. Let's see if we can speed this program up just a little bit.
2 minutes left.
Yes, we are doing 2 quals. All right, drivers. It is 6:50. We're going to do 2 rounds of qualifying. If you guys can keep things rolling. I'm talking about you guys, 17.5 pan car class. All right. Jose in the 1 spot. Matt in the 2. Jacob in the 3. Jacob just 1 second out right there. Jacob looking to keep it smooth, keep it clean, move up into that 2 spot. Matt trying to hold on. That brown car in the 2 spot right there. Oh, Jacob, big mistake right there. Giving a bunch of time back to Matt. Jose still holding it down to a 34.501 pace. Matt, 32.505. Jacob, 32.507. This time around, Jacob dropping it back down to a 31. All right, drivers, with 1 minute left on the clock, drivers, your race leader right there up on the backside of Jacob. Jacob latching on. Going to try and see if he can learn some stuff from Jose. Jose, one of the most experienced GT12 drivers here at RCHQ at the moment. All right, we got Jose, Matt, and Jacob. That's your running order. Matt, just 6/10 right there. Ooh, Jose
left.
getting hung up once again. Jacob working his way out onto the back straightaway. All right, Jacob moving up to that 2 spot now. Grabs a rail. Might be giving it back. All right, Matt back up to that
30
2
seconds
spot.
left.
Back and forth right there between Jacob and Matt. Oh, Jacob falling apart right there, making a couple of mistakes. All right, let's see. Next time by, Jacob with 15 seconds.
15
Jacob
seconds
coming across
left.
the line right there. Your race leader making that pass. Jose on a 34.504 Ford. Matt 32.507. Jacob 32.509. All right, it's going to be a tight one right there between Jacob and Matt. The orange car and the brown car down the back straight. Oh, it looks like Jose dumping right there.
Jacob
All
Amistida
right,
done.
drivers. Jacob is done. Jose, you're still on. All right, Matt.
All drivers are
Matt
finished.
is done. Jose
is
is done. That is your race,
Matt
drivers.
Seaman done.
Jose taking
The
out
race is completed.
33.510. Matt 32.509. Jacob 31.5 flat. All right, coming up next, 17.5 Pan. You guys are up next. Too much pressure, Jacob? I talk about you too much? No?
Up next, race number 8. Stock 17.5
Was there a
Pan.
leak?
Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Brian Fong, Chris Kemper, P2, Danny Finley, Matt Acola, Chris Kemper, P2. Two minutes to the start of the race.
Slide it over just a little bit. Yeah. All right, all right. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. I got Danny Finley.
Danny Finley.
All right, I'll stop, please. Only Brian through the bridge.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's see. Only Matt?
45 seconds to the start of the race. Matt Acola.
All right, only Brian again?
Brian Fong.
All right.
30 seconds to the start
All right,
of the
drivers,
race.
roll them, drivers, roll them. All right, rolling start right there, drivers. Spread them out, drivers, spread them out. Find your own space. All right, drivers, bridge is hot, drivers, bridge
Brian
is
Fong.
hot. Kemper
Kemper.
and Brian across the line, Matt
P2.
across the line.
Danny Finley.
Looks like that's Danny across
Matt
the line
Acola.
and P2 across the line. All right, fast lap out of the gate right there, 6.6 coming from Kemper. All right, Kemper on a 45, Brian on a 44, Paul on a 43, Danny on a 42, Matt on a 41. All right, drivers, your race leader right there, Kemper, 45.503, fast lap 6.6. Brian on a 6.8, Danny on a 6.8, Matt on a 6.8, Paul on a 6.8. Oh, sorry, Matt on a 6.9, Paul on a 6.8. All right, drivers, your race leader right now is going to be Kemper, followed by Brian, Danny, Matt, and Paul. That's your running order. Oh, looks like Kemper getting hung up right there, but takes it right back. So let's see, we got Kemper on a 45.506 pace now. We got Brian on a 44.504, Paul on a 42, Danny on a 42, Matt on a 41. Coming up next, going to be Pan Heat 202. Oh, looks like we got the Brian caught up right there, coming through the sweeper. All right, Kemper keeping it smooth, keeping it clean right there. Uh-oh, we got a wheel off right there. All right, thank you very much, Jose. How come I don't have marshals?
Three minutes left.
All right, drivers, Kemper, Paul, Brian, Danny, and Matt. That's your running order. All right, drivers, your race leader right there, Kemper, holding it down, 45.505 with 2:30 down, drivers, 2:30 left on the clock. Your race leader, Kemper, that all blue car right there works its way under the bridge, up around Godzilla, down around King Kong, on the back straightaway once again. That blue car is your one. Looking to set that early TQ pace, 45.505. Brian and Danny dicing up for that 2-3 spot. Got Brian on a 43.503. Danny dropping to 42.501 now. Paul up to a 42.504. So Paul trying to catch up to the backside of Danny Finley right there. Danny grabs a rail. Here comes P2.
2 minutes
working
left.
his way through. Moving up to that number 3 spot. Danny dropping to the 4. All right, so we got Kemper, Brian, Paul, and Danny. That's your running order. Kemper, 45.506. Brian in the 2 spot. Paul in the 3. Danny in the 4. Matt is out. All right, drivers, with 1:30 left on the clock. Kemper, 45.506. Brian, 43.503. Paul with a 42.502. Danny, 45 flat. All right, looks like our next round is ready. I'm not seeing Soto. There's Soto. Soto in the pit still, getting his car ready. Wants to try and take down Kemper. Kemper taking the win that last time in our Super Oval race.
1 minute left.
He was doing like 5-second laps or something like that. All right, drivers. With less than a minute left on the clock, driver Kemper holding it down. Brian in the 2, Paul in the 3, Danny in the
45
4
seconds
spot.
left.
Kemper dropping down to a 44.5 flat right there. Brian on a 43.502. Paul 42.504. Danny 41.506.
30 seconds left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 30 seconds left, drivers. Keep going until your name is called done. Everyone will still be live after the clock, after the tone.
15 seconds left.
All right, drivers, time is about to expire. Everyone, keep going, drivers. Keep going until your name is called done.
Brian Fong done.
All right, Brian is done.
Chris Kemper done.
Kemper's done.
Danny Finley
Danny's done.
All drivers are finished.
Paul is done. That is your
P2
race,
done.
drivers. Kemper taking that one.
The race is completed.
45.506. All right, drivers, drop your cars. Head back out to Marshall. Drop your cars. Head back out to Marshall. This is going to be the final round of qualifying for round number 1. Final race of qualifying, round number 1. Huh? Okay.
Up next, race number 9. Stock 17.5 Pan. Heat 2 of 2. Race order is James Brandt, Adrian Jimenez, Marcellus Dukes, Alex 2/10 Soto, James Brandt.
All right,
Adrian
please,
Jimenez.
Marshals, please.
Marcellus
please.
Dukes, Alex 2/10 Soto. Two minutes to the start of the race.
Chalmers. Where's that wheel? It's right here, Matt. Who threw that? Oh, man. Just playing. All right, all right. Looks like we got everybody all stuck in a rail right there. All right. All right, drivers.
1 minute to the
Keep
start
them
of the
rolling,
race.
drivers. Keep them rolling. All right, drivers. Track is hot.
James
Drivers. Bridge
Brandt.
is hot.
Adrian
Keep it
Jimenez.
smooth. Keep it clean.
Marcellus Dukes. Alex 2/10 Soto.
All right, time to beat. It's going to be a 45.506. All right, give you guys a few laps to sort yourselves out right there. All right, out early. We got Soto on a 46. Marcellus on a 45. Soto 46.5. Now 47.504 coming from Soto. 2 laps better than current TQ. Marcellus on a 45.505. Still better than TQ as well. Dropping 45.506 now. Adrian in the 3 spot. 43.506. 42.506. Uh-oh, Soto.
4 minutes
broke.
left.
All right, that's going to open up the door right there for Marcellus to move in that 1 spot. Adrian in the 2, James in the 3. All right, let's see what we got going right there. We got James driving that blue and silver, grabs the rail. Marcellus right there, that all yellow car in the 1 spot, 43.5 flat. James 41.5 flat. Adrian 41.502. Soto out. All right, drivers, your race leader, Marcellus, that all yellow car in the 1 spot. Adrian with that that high vis in blue, that's the 2. We got James with the blue and silver in the 3 spot.
Three minutes
We
left.
got somebody in the rail right there. That was pretty loud. All right, we got Marcellus, James, and Adrian now. James moving up to that 2 spot. James, that blue and white. Sorry, I thought it was silver. Blue and white. Works his way through, out on the back straightaway now. He's got Adrian right up on the back side. 2.1 seconds separating 2nd and 3rd right there. James just needing to keep Adrian behind him or in sight. Let's see, we got your race leader right there. Marcellus 43.5 flat. James 42.507. Adrian 41.504. All right, drivers, with less than 2:20 on the clock, 2:10 left on the clock, drivers. Marcellus, James, Adrian, that's your running order. Your race leader right there, that all yellow car working his way through the sweeper, coming up under the bridge now.
2 minutes left.
Your 2 spot right there is the blue and white of James Brandt. And then the blue and yellow of Adrian in the 3. Marcellus, though, on it down, 43.501. James, 42.507. Adrian, 40.501. All right, drivers, with 1:35 left on the clock. Marcellus working his way right there through the sweeper, coming up onto the bridge now, out around Godzilla, around King Kong, onto the back straightaway. That yellow car looking smooth and clean right there. He's got that super aero set up with no rear flaps, getting that car to rotate around.
One minute left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 1 minute left, drivers. 1 minute left. Marcellus still holding it down. 43.5 flat. James 42.504. Adrian 41.503. All right, we got the yellow car in the 1, blue and white in
45
the 2,
seconds
blue and
left.
yellow in the 3 spot. All right, James's car looking pretty smooth right there.
30 seconds left.
Completely in line. Maybe swinging wide just a little bit. Oh. All right, drivers. Marcel is still holding it down with 15 seconds left on the clock.
15 seconds
Drivers.
left.
James in the 2, Adrian in the 3. Keep it smooth, keep it clean, keep going. Your name is called done. You will all still be live after the tone. All right, drivers' time has expired. Drivers, everyone, keep going, keep it smooth, keep
James
it clean.
Brandt done.
James
Adrian
is
Jimenez
done. Adrian is done. Just waiting on Marcellus.
All drivers are finished.
Marcellus is done. That is your
Marcellus
race, drivers. Marcellus taking that one.
The race is completed.
43-501. All right, drivers, we're going to be taking a 10-minute break. 10-minute break, and then we're going to be right back at it. 5-minute break? I do. You know how hard it is to sit up here for an hour?
Up next, race number 1. 1 RC Midget. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Chris Peel,
Hey,
Jacob
James,
Amasquita,
can you pass me the sheets?
John Wallace.
Sorry. Both sheets. Thank you. Oh, wow. All right, drivers. Looks like everything gonna be set up just right. All right, we're gonna keep everything status quo right there. Hold on just a second. I need to
Up next, race number 1. 1 RC Midget. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Jacob Amasquita, John Wallace, Chris Peel.
All right. Coming up next, 1RC Midget. 1RC Midget, you guys are up in 1 minute. 1RC Midgets, 1 minute. Our race 2, that's going to be Soto, Matt, and Marcellus. All right, I need Kemper, Marcellus, Brian, and Paul. Marshals, please. I think we can probably get through it without you, Marcellus. So you can get ready for your race number 2. But Kemper, Brian, and Paul, marshals, please, in about 30 seconds. All right, our track is closed. Our track is closed.
Two minutes to the start of the race. John Wallace, Jacob Amesquita.
All right. Huh? Uh-huh. Okay. Should have asked me while we're on break. You guys asked for it. It was 5 minutes. All right. So, everybody stop, please. Everybody stop. Just Chris across the line, please.
1 minute to the start of the race. Chris Peel.
All right. You're good. Just waiting on Jacob.
45
Jump out of
seconds
the
to the
center.
start of the race.
You don't need to be in the middle.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
That's funny.
Jacob
is using
Amesquita.
Chris's transponder. Not anymore, though. I got it all fixed. All right. You guys want to start from a stop? All right. All right, drivers. All right, bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. All right, 1RC Midgets out on track right now. Let's see. All right, we got Chris, John, and Jacob. That's your running order. All right, Chris driving that blue and white. Jacob driving the all black. I think John driving the yellow. All right, Chris, John, and Jacob. That's your running order. 21 laps left. All right. All right, John out front now. Chris out front. All right, going back and forth. All right, Chris on the 1, John on the 2, Jacob in the 3 spot. All right, Chris, that blue and white right there. John with the yellow, Jacob with the red and black.
10 laps left.
All right, drivers, Chris still holding it down. 30,
9 laps left.
149. John, 30,
8
150.
laps left. 7 laps left. 6 laps left.
All right, drivers, 5 laps left on the
5
clock.
laps left.
Jacob, hot lap
4
of
laps left.
3-1 right there.
3 laps left.
All right, we still got Chris out in the 1 spot. John in 2, Jacob in the 3 spot.
2 laps left.
All right, drivers, well, there's just 2 laps left. Keep it smooth, keep it clean.
Final lap.
All right, final lap.
John Wallace done.
John jumping
Chris Teal
out there
done.
right there, right at
All
the
drivers
end.
are finished.
John into
Jacob
the 1
Amesquita
spot,
done.
Chris in the 2,
The race
Jacob
is
in the
completed.
3. John taking that TQ right there, 31:49. All right, coming up next, 75 GT12.
Up next, race number 2. 17.5 GT12. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Alex 2/10 Soto, Matt Acola, Marcellus Dukes. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, coming up next, going to be Soto, Matt, and Marcellus.
Alex 2/10 Soto.
Man, that thing's looking really good. Huh? All right, Marcellus makes his way to the track.
1 minute to the start of the
We got
race.
1, 2 marshals. I need a volunteer marshal, please. Volunteer marshal, please. Got 1, 2. All right, Matt making his way to the track.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, roll them out.
Marcellus
Drivers,
Dukes.
roll them out.
Matt Acola. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, you guys ready?
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, bridge is hot. Drivers, bridge is hot. Soto across the line first, Matt second, and Marcellus third across the line. All right, out early. Time to beat. Soto's 45.506. Soto out early on a 46.505. Marcellus 44, Matt 39. All right, drivers, your race leader, Soto. That yellow with the black. 46.506 pace. Marcellus 44.506. Matt 41.504. All right, drivers, your race leader right there down the back straight. Oh, sorry,
4
down the back
minutes
straightaway
left.
now is your race leader, working his way through. Out around Godzilla. On the back straightaway once again. Soto 45.5 flat. Marcellus on a 43.503. Matt 41.504. Oh, your race leader right there runs it a bit wide right there coming out of the bridge. It's going to affect this time just a little bit, but not too much. Fast lap 6.6 coming from Soto. Marcellus 6.7. Matt 7.0. All right, Soto 45.505 pace, still on TQ pace right there. This is the final round of qualifying Alex looking to step it up. Had a little bit of problems in Pan car, but looks like got his car back together for GT12 17.5 foams.
3 minutes left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 2 down, 3 to go. Soto still holding it down, 45.504. About 2 seconds better than TQ pace at the moment. Fast laps now a 6.599. Oh, Marcellus grabbing a rail right there. Grabbing a couple of rails. All right, your race leader right there is Soto, holding it down. All right, it's just going to be a matter of time till Brian, Kemper, and Paul all get their GT12 bodies. Run 2 classes. A little bit extra time, a little bit extra track time. Do it.
2 minutes left.
All right, drivers, with less than 2 minutes, drivers, 150 left on the clock. Soto, Marcellus, Matt, that's your running order. All right, all these guys looking really good right there. Soto's car on rails. Soto, fast lap, 6.584, back on lap 21. Still working that 45.504 pace, still 2 seconds better than TQ. Soto looking to keep it clean as he works his way down the back straightaway through the sweeper, up under the bridge, around Godzilla. That car looking really good. I'm really curious to know what body that is. It kind of looks Audi-ish, or maybe Cadillac. Oh, Acura? Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha.
1 minute left.
All right, Soto still holding down 45.505, dropping about a second out off.
45 seconds left.
Above TQ pace right there. Coming on next, going to be 1RC late model. Heat 1 of 1. Soto grabs a rail right there. That could take him out of that TQ pace right there. Let's see. 30 seconds left. 45.505
30
last
seconds
time
left.
by. Oh, Soto ends up on his roof right there. Right after Jacob left the track. Oh, man. All right, Soto still holding down 43.5 flat right there. Marcellus 41.503. Matt 41.506. All right, drivers, with less than 10 seconds on the clock. Keep going. Your name is called done. Everyone will still be live after the tone. All right, Soto right there up under the bridge.
Alex 210 Soto done.
Is done. Everyone else still on the clock, drivers. Everyone is still on the clock.
Matt Nicola done.
Matt is done. Marcellus cross line. Marcellus
All drivers are finished.
done. That is your race driver.
Marcellus Dukes
Soto
done.
taking that one.
The
Dropping
race is
out,
completed.
though, 43.501. Sorry about that. Here I come. No, all the way. Go all the way to the rail with that. Yeah.
Up next, race number 3. 1RC late model. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Chris Peel, Jacob Amesquita, Jim
So I
Bob
always take
Burns.
this one out first, Chris. I take the long one out first. All right, 1RC late model. You guys are up next.
Chris Peel.
Marshall's from that last race, please. If you were in that last
2
race,
minutes
please
to the
head
start
on
of
up
the
to
race.
Marshall. It's going to be Soto, Matt, and Marcellus. All right, we got Chris, Jacob, and Jim Bob right there in this race.
Jacob Amesquita, Jim Bob Burns.
All right, all right. All right, I got 1, 2, 3 drivers. All right, drivers ready. Bridge is hot. All right, everyone across the line right there. Qualifying round, race to 30. All right, let's see what we got right there. We got Jacob with the black. Jim Bob with the red. Oh, Jacob getting spun out right there. Jim Bob out in the 1 spot. Chris in the 2, Jacob in the 3 spot. All right, red car in the 1, white car in the 2, black car in the 3. All right, fast lap's going to be Chris, 3.26. All right, we got Jim Bob, Chris, and Jacob. That's your running order.
10 laps left.
All right, drivers with 10 laps left.
9 laps left. 8 laps left.
All right, that time to beat right there is a
7 laps left.
31:47. Jim Bob
6
out
laps
in the
left.
1. Chris now out in the 1 now. Jim
5
Bob
laps
in the 2,
left.
Jacob in the 3.
4 laps left. 3 laps left. 2 laps left.
All right, drivers, this is your
Final lap.
final lap, drivers. Keep going, keep going.
Chris Teal done. Jim Bob Burns done.
All right, Chris
All
is done.
drivers are
Jim Bob
finished.
is done. Jacob is
Jacob
done. That is your
Amesquita
race
done.
drivers. Chris taking
The
out
race
on
is
30,
completed.
147. All right, coming up next, Rchq Future Champs. Other way, Alex, other way.
Up next, race number 4. Rchq Future Champions. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is James Samford,
Cool.
Luke Mendoza, Oliver Sals, Juliet Bennett. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right. James, Luke, Olive, and Juliet, you guys are up.
Luke Mendoza,
Marshals from the last race, please. It's going to be Chris, Jim Bob, and Jacob.
Juliet Bennett. James Samford, Oliver Sals.
All right, need a marshal in the middle. Thank you very much. All right, drivers, keep it smooth, keep it clean. Same thing as the first time. We got them all checked in. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge
James
is hot.
Samford,
I got my marshals out
Luke
there.
Mendoza, Oliver Sals, Juliet Bennett.
All right, going to give you guys just a couple of seconds to sort yourselves out. All right, thank you very much. All right, let's see your race leader right there is going to be James Sanford with that all yellow. Got Olive in that 2 spot. That blue Euro truck right there working her way around. Coming out on the back straightaway, mashing that throttle. All right, Olive through the sweeper. Coming around the outside up under the bridge. All right, James Sanford still holding it down. Looks like Luke in the 2 spot. Luke driving that lucky number 7 right there. Get it up on 2 wheels. Out on the back straightaway once again. Luke feeling out that outside
4
corner.
minutes left.
Oh, that bucket even moved. All right, James, Luke, Olive, and Juliet. That is your running order. James, right behind you, James. Thank you. All right, drivers, your race leader, James, holding it down. Luke in that 2 spot. Olive in the 3. Olive coming up under the bridge right there. Out around Godzilla with the race leader right behind you. James pushing his way through right there. Olive coming out on the back straightaway once again, mashing that throttle. Tucking it into turn number 1. James in the 2 spot. James in the 1. Luke in the 2. Olive in the 3. Juliet in the 4. Juliet driving that all green right there. Working her way through. Coming up under the bridge. Oh, gets up on the side right there. Gets marshaled by Luke. Luke doing his part right there.
3 minutes left.
All right, drivers, we're going to need a track realignment here after this race. All right, it's going to be James, Luke, Olive, and Juliet with 250 drivers. 250 left on the clock. Luke out around Godzilla. That all blue. Lucky number 7. Coming out on the back straightaway once again goes Luke. Working his way through the sweeper. Up under the bridge. Oh, getting a bit wide right there. All right, drivers, keep it in the middle. Drivers, keep it in the middle. All right, everyone, keep going. What's going on, Luke? Keep going. All right, drivers, your race leader right there, James, holding it down 24, 5, 12 pace. We got Luke in the 2 spot, 19, 5, 10. Olive, 15, 5, 17. Juliet, 9, 5, 0, 2. All right, Luke right there, marshaling himself out right there, getting tangled up with your race leader. All right, that is not a off-road truck. That is a Euro truck. All right, we got James out there in the 1 spot. Luke in the 2, Olive in the 3, Juliet in the 4. Hey, Jim Bob, how come no Euro truck this weekend? Oh, today. Didn't bring it? All right, James Sanford still holding it down on the 1. Luke in the 2, Olive in the 3, Juliet in the 4 spot. All right, we got 3 drivers all tangled up right there. Looks like Olive getting turned around, finding her way back onto the track right now. We got James still holding it down, 23.507 pace. Luke 17.502. Olive 15.513 and Juliet 10.525.
$45 seconds left.
All right, drivers, James still holding it down, 23.504. Luke 17.508. Olive 15.513. Juliet 10.527.
30 seconds left.
All right, drivers, if you guys haven't seen, the CRC pan car bodies are right there with the CRC stuff. All right, drivers, less than 20 seconds on the clock. James still holding it down. Luke in the 2, Olive in the 3, Juliet in the 4.
Left.
Coming up next, going to be Euro Truck Intermediate drivers. Euro Truck Intermediate, you guys are up next. We're going to do a real quick track readjustment immediately following this race. All right, drivers, as time is about to expire, keep going till your name is called done. Everyone is still alive on the clock. All right, coming up under the bridge, it's going to be James. James, keep going. You're still alive. Olive is done. Luke
Mendoza
is done. Here comes Juliet. Juliet is done. James is done. That is your race driver. James taking that one. 23.505.
The race is completed.
All right, drivers, park your trucks. Come back out to Marshall. Drivers, park your trucks. Come back out to Marshall.
Up next, race number 5. Euro Truck Intermediate. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Adrian Jimenez, Ebert Ortiz, Jose Gomez, Ziggy, Jacob Amesquita, Jamie Bennett, Jose Isals. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Adrian Jimenez.
All right, I need marshals. I got 1, 2. Any marshals from that last race, please? And a couple of volunteers, be much appreciated.
Jose Gomez. Jose Isals. Ziggy.
Uh-oh.
Ebert Ortiz.
Jamie, are you driving Jose's truck this time?
1 minute to the start of the race. Jamie Bennett.
All right, Jacob pulling out a Euro truck.
Jose Gomez.
All right, drivers,
Ziggy.
keep it smooth, keep it clean.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Jamie Bennett. Ebert Ortiz. Jose Gomez.
All right, drivers, bridge is hot, drivers, bridge is hot.
Adrian Jimenez. Ebert Ortiz. Jose Gomez. Ziggy.
Oh, we got Ebert on the side right there.
Jamie Bennett.
Caution, drivers, caution, 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 caution. All right, Ebert got going again. Thank you guys very much. All right, Adrian out to that early lead right there, 33.507 pace. All right, caution, drivers. All right, Ebert with that early traction roll. Ebert's truck looking pretty good. All right, let's see. We got Adrian out to a 33.503 pace right there, better than TQ at the moment. Jose 26, Ebert 26, Jamie 25, Greg 17.
Four minutes
All
left.
right, caution on the right side, drivers. Caution on the right, just before the bridge. Bridge is clear. Greg on his side right there. Got Adrian, Jose, Ebert, Jamie, Greg. That's your running order. Ebert bumping up that 2 spot. Caution on the straightaway, drivers. Caution on straight. Oh, Adrian getting tangled up right there. Looks like Greg getting pushed on his side. Let's see, where's your race leader? Your race leader right now, Adrian right there, that orange and white. Ebert in that 2 spot, orange and blue. And we got, looks like Jamie with that pink and blue right there, working her way through. All right, we got Adrian, Ebert, Jose, Jamie, and Greg. That is your running order.
Three minutes left.
All right, drivers, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Adrian still holding it down, 33.508 pace, just outside the TQ, about 1 second. Got Greg in the 2 spot, 30.506. Jose, 28.5 flat. Jamie, 25.502, and Greg on a 21.504. All right, Greg driving that Euro truck on fire right there. That truck looks fast standing still. It's even faster on the track right now. Down the back straightaway goes Greg. All right, we got Adrian on that 1 spot, working lap 16 of a 33.507 pace. Ebert on lap 16 as well, 31.509. Jose on a 28, Jamie on a 26, Greg on a 22. Well, your race leader right there. Down the back straightaway. Ebert trying to hold on, learning some lines right there from Adrian.
2 minutes left.
Looking pretty good, working their way through traffic. Jamie stepping aside right there. That's your 1 and 2, the orange and white and the orange and blue. If you see them coming, they're looking to take down that early TQ paces. Ebert runs a bit wide right there. Down the back straightaway goes Ebert. Losing touch with your race leader. We got Adrian, Ebert, Jose, Jamie, and Greg. That is your running order. All right, drivers with 1:15 left on the clock. Adrian, 33.504 pace, better than TQ coming from that orange and white. Working his way up under the bridge now. Down around Godzilla, out around King Kong, onto the back straightaway. Once again goes Adrian.
1
Ebert
minute
sitting in
left.
that 2 spot, working a 31.505. That orange and blue up on the back side of Jamie now. Jamie stepping aside, letting Ebert through. Oh, Ebert coming together with Jamie. Let's see, we got, looks like Jose.
45 seconds
Driving
left.
that red and silver through the sweeper right there, coming up under the bridge. All right, stepping aside for your race leader right there. That's going to be Adrian in the 1 spot. Ebert
30
in the
seconds
2,
left.
Jose in the 3, Jamie in the 4, Greg in the 5. All right, looks like we got Greg getting marshaled up by Adrian right there. Adrian pulling double duty, driving and marshaling. Oh, it looks like we got Greg
15
missing the
seconds
bridge
left.
that time around. You know what, though? Greg's got a huge smile on his face right there, driving that Euro truck. Anybody ever tell you that thing looks like it's on fire? Just saying. All right, drivers, time has expired. Keep going till your name is
Jamie
called
Bennett
done, drivers.
done.
Keep going till your name is called done.
Jose Gomez done.
All right,
Adrian
drivers,
Jimenez
Jose
done.
is done. Adrian is done. Jamie's done.
Ebert Ortiz done.
Ebert's done. Just
All
went on
drivers are
Greg.
finished.
Greg is done. That is
City
your race
done.
drivers.
The race
Adrian
is
taking out in
completed.
33.504 with a 6. All right, coming up next, Asphalt Late Model. You guys are up. Asphalt Late Model. You guys are up.
Up next, race number 6. 1 RC Alm. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is John Wallace, Chris Peel, Jim Bob Burns. Two minutes to the start of the race. Chris Peel. Jim Bob Burns.
All right. All right, it's going to be John, Chris, Jim Bob, and I think Jacob also driving a brand new Asphalt Late Model right there.
1 minute to the start of the race. John Wallace. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Jacob Amesquita.
All right, all right. All right, please don't stop under the bridge.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, you guys all ready? Jacob? Yep. Are you ready? All right, drivers, keep them rolling, keep them rolling. All right, drivers, bridge is hot, drivers, bridge is hot. Jim Bob across the line first. Tio, Pio, John, Jacob. Oh, not quite sure what happened. Jim Bob, super long lap right there. 10-second lap. Still, Jim Bob, yep. All right, out early, we got John Wallace in the 1, Chris in the 2, Jim Bob in the 3, Jacob in the 4 spot. All right, let's see if we can find him on track. Wallace driving that all-white car. Peel with the yellow and red. Jacob with the all-black car right there. All right, Jacob with some traction roll right there. Looks like grip coming way up. With that brand new tires, brand new car.
10 laps left.
Brand new body. I saw him rolling with that body earlier.
9 laps
that
left.
Body looking super smooth.
8
right
laps
there.
left.
All right, drivers with less than 10 laps.
7 laps left.
John in the 1, Peel in the 2.
6
Jim Bob
laps
in the 3,
left.
Jacob in the 4 spot.
5 laps left. 4 laps left.
All right, drivers, you heard the ladies. There's only 3 laps left on the
3
clock.
laps
Drivers.
left.
3 laps left.
2 laps left.
All right, John, Chris, Jim Bob, and Jacob.
Final lap.
Oh, we got everybody all tangled up. Oh,
John Wallace
caution,
done.
drivers. All right, final
Chris Akeel
lap.
done.
John
All
is
drivers
done.
are
Chris
finished.
is done. Jim Bob done. Jacob's
Jacob
done.
Amesquita
That is the
done.
race drivers.
The race is
John
completed.
taking out in 30, 146 with a 9, taking that TQ.
Up next, race number 7. GT12. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Jose Isals, Matt Seaman, Jacob Amesquita. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, GT12, race number 7. You guys are up. Jose, Matt, and Jacob.
Matt Seaman.
Probably want to fix that body there, Matt. All right, Jose, Matt, and Jacob.
1
you
minute
guys
to
are
the
up.
start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
You're not even in this race. Matt. No, the other Matt. You're not even in this race. You're in the next one. Sorry,
Jose
it's going to be
Isals.
Jose, Matt Zeman, and Jacob. Thank you, thank you.
Jacob Amesquita.
All right, we got Jacob checked, Matt checked. I need marshals from the last race. I got 1, 2, I get a volunteer marshal, would be much appreciated. If you're not in 17.5 pen, if I could get one of you guys to marshal, please. If you're not in 17.5 pen. If you're in 17.5 pen, I don't want you to marshal. All right, caution in the middle. Okay. All right. I got one extra marshal right there. Matt gonna help out. All right, drivers. Bridges hot, drivers. Bridges
Jose
hot.
Sals.
Keep it smooth. Keep it
Matt
clean. Keep
Seaman.
it in the middle. Talking to you, Jacob.
Jacob Amasquita.
All right. All three drivers across the line now. Jacob coming across in that one spot on TQ pace. Now Jose on a 36. 3 laps better right now than TQ pace. Jacob on a 33.5 flat. Jacob with a 34.506. Matt 31.506. Jacob out in the one spot now, 34.506 pace. Jose 33.503. All right, drivers, let's see your race leader right there. That all orange car now. It's going to be orange and blue, or pink and blue is your race leader. Jose Asal is out in the one, 34.503 pace. Jacob 33.506. Sorry, Matt 33.502 now. Jacob 33.508.
4 minutes left.
All right, drivers, your race leader right there, 35, 5 flat pace right there, coming from that blue and pink, working his way through the sweeper, coming up under the bridge now. Out around Godzilla, up on the backside of Matt Zeman right there. Matt sitting in that 2 spot. Jacob dropping to the 3 now. Jacob driving that Lambo, that orange Lambo. In the 1, in the 3 spot right there. Well, we got Jose in the 1, 36.505 pace now, stepping it up. Working his way through, coming up under the bridge once again. Up on the backside of Jacob now. If he gives you pressure, Jacob, please step aside. As Jose is trying to set that
3 minutes
last
left.
round TQ right there, 36.505 pace. Matt on a 33.501. Jacob on a 33.506. Just 2 seconds separating Matt and Jacob. The pink car and the brown car. That's your orange car and the brown car. That is your 2 and 3. All right, drivers. Jose still holding it down. That blue and pink right there up under the bridge. Coming around onto the back straightaway goes your 1. Matt driving that brown car in the 2. Jacob driving the orange car in the 3 spot.
Two
All right,
minutes
drivers,
left.
with 3 down, 2 to go. Drivers 3 down, 2 to go. We got Jose in the 1, 37.507 pace. Matt on a 33.502. Jacob 33.502 as well. Oh, 32.504 now. All right, drivers, fast laps right there. 7-8 coming from Jose. Matt on an 8.6. Jacob on an 8.5. All right, drivers, Jose still holding it down. 37.506. Matt 33.504. Jacob 32.503. All right, caution the sweeper, drivers. Caution the sweeper. Sweeper is clear. Your race leader getting tangled up right there. 36.508 pace now coming
1
from
minute
Jose.
left.
Matt on a 33. Jacob on a 32. No. All right, Jose,
45
Matt, and
seconds
Jacob.
left.
That is your running order.
30 seconds left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 30 seconds left. Jose, Matt, and Jacob. That's your running order. Jose still holding it down. 36.506 pace. Matt, 33.508. Jacob, 31.501.
15 seconds left.
All right, drivers, with less than 15 on the clock. 10 seconds left. Keep going. Your name is called done. Everyone will still be on the clock after the tone. All right, drivers, time has expired, drivers.
Jacob Amesquita done.
Keep it smooth, keep it clean.
Matt
Jacob
done.
is done. Matt is done.
All drivers are
Jose
finished.
is done. That is your race,
Jose
drivers.
Sal's
Jose
done.
taking that one.
The race is completed.
36.505. All right, coming up next, going to be 17.5 Pan Heat 1 of 2. Heat 1 of 2.
Up next, race number 8.
All right, it's going to be
Stock
James,
17.5
Adrian, Danny,
Pan.
Matt, and
Heat 1 of 2.
Odo.
Race order is James Brandt, Adrian Jimenez, Danny Finley, Matt Acola, Alex 2/10 Soto, Adrian Jimenez, Danny Finley, Matt Acola. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, just waiting on Soto to check.
Alex 2/10 Soto.
And James to check.
James Brandt.
All right, you guys good? James?
1 minute to the
All
start
right,
of the
all right,
race.
Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. All right, drivers. Bridge is
James
hot. Drivers.
Brandt.
Bridge is hot.
Adrian
Danny
Jimenez.
across the line first.
Danny
James
Finley.
across.
Matt Acola. Alex 2/10 Soto.
All right, looks like everyone across. Keep it smooth. Keep it clean, drivers. I'll give you guys a few laps to sort yourselves out. All right, out early. We got Adrian on TQ pace right there. 46.505. Soto 41.501. All right, Adrian still holding down 45.501. Soto 45.503. James 41.501. Danny 43. Matt 43. All right, your race leader right there. Adrian across, down the back straightaway right there, across the line now. Soto
4
dropping
minutes
out
left.
just a little bit. Dropping to that 3 spot. James up to the 2, 44.5 flat. All right, your race leader, Adrian, 46.505 pace, early TQ pace right now. Coming from Adrian. Adrian right there, that high vis in blue. Down the back straightaway now goes your race leader. James in the 2 spot. Soto up to the 2 now. James in the 3. All 3 of these guys battling it out. Just 1.1 seconds separated first, second, and third. Matt in the 4 spot. Danny in the 5. Also battling each other right there for that 4-5 spot. All right, drivers, your race leader right there now, Soto, moving into the 145.503
3 minutes
pace.
left.
Coming from that teal and yellow down the back straightaway. Adrian in that 2 spot, 45.505. James, 44.502. Danny, 42.502. Matt, 42.506. All right, your race leader right there down the back straightaway, coming through the sweeper, up under the bridge. Around Godzilla, around King Kong, on the back straightaway. Once again, that teal and yellow in the 1 spot. High Vis and blue in the 2. James Brandt, blue and white in the 3 spot. Danny in the 4 with that pink and white. And Matt with the silver car in the 5 spot. With 2:15 left on the clock, we got Soto, Adrian, James, Danny, and Matt. That is your running order. All right, Soto working his way through. His car looking pretty darn good right there. All on point, working his way through.
2 minutes
coming out
left.
of the coming out of the S's. All right, on the back straightaway is your race leader, Soto, on a 46.506 pace, better than TQ. Adrian also 45.504, still better than TQ as well. Anything can happen, drivers, with 140 left on the clock. Soto, Adrian, James, Danny, and Matt. That is your running order. All right, drivers coming up next. Pan, 17.5 Pan, heat 2 of 2 coming up next. All right, your race leader right there up on the backside of James. James stepping aside, letting your race leader by. Soto still holding it down. Adrian in the 2, James in the 3, Danny in the 4, Matt in the 5 spot. All right, that teal and white right there. Oh, grabs a couple of rails right there. That's going to give Adrian a chance to catch up just a little bit. Let's see what happens with the time right there. 46.506 was the pace. Now 45.501, still better than TQ. Adrian 45.505, James 43.503, Danny 43, Matt 42. All right, Soto still holding down 45.501 pace right there. That's teal and yellow working his way through, coming up under the bridge in the 1 spot. Adrian with that high vis and blue in the 2. We got James with the blue and white in the 3.
30 seconds left.
James and Adrian come together right there. It's got Matt right up on the backside. Who's got a body tuck? Orange and white's got a body tuck. Pink and white. Pink and white.
15 seconds left.
All right, drivers, with time about to expire, Soto, Adrian, James, Matt, and Danny. That is your running order. Soto still holding on that TQ. Let's see if he can pull it off.
James Brandt done.
All right, James is done. Everyone else is still
Alex
live on the clock.
Soto's
done. Adrian's
Adrian
done. Danny's done.
Danny Finley done.
Just waiting on Matt.
All drivers are finished.
All right,
Matt
all drivers are done. Soto taking
the
that
race
one
is
with
completed.
the new TQ, 45.501. All right, drivers, drop your cars, head back out to Marshall. Drop your cars, head back out to Marshall.
Up next,
coming up next,
race number 9.
Kemper, Marcellus,
Stock
Brian,
17.5
and Paul. You guys
Heat
are
2
up.
of 2. Race order is Chris Kemper, Marcellus Dukes, Brian Fong. P2. Brian Fong, Chris Kemper. P2. Marcellus Dukes. Two minutes to the start of the race.
That's actually where it's supposed to be, Kemper. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You got it? Yeah, it just needs to be straight. Thank you. All right, all right. It's those 12 scale pan cars. They're just so hard on the rails. All right, we got marshals. We got drivers. We got 4 of them out there. Your 4 early, quick guys. All right, drivers, let's see where you're all at. Spread them out, drivers. Spread them out. All right, drivers. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge
Chris
is
Kemper.
hot. Keep it smooth. Keep it clean.
Marcellus Dukes.
Kemper looking to take
Brian
it down
Fong.
right there. Time to beat
P2.
45.501. Let's see what Kemper's got. Kemper right now up on the back side of Marcellus. Down the back straightaway. All right, let's see. Kemper on a 47. Paul on a 47. Brian on a 46. Marcellus on a 43. All right, that all blue car on TQ pace right there Actually, your top three on TQ. Oh, sorry, your top two on TQ pace right now. It's going to be Brian and Paul. Also, Kemper right there. Your top three all on TQ pace. Brian falling back. All right, let's see. We got Kemper out front. Paul in the 2. Brian in the 3. Marcellus in the 4 spot. All right, that all blue car right there working his way through, coming up under the bridge. In the 1, grabs a couple of rails right there. Let's see what that's going to do. Got Paul hot on his heels right there. Paul driving that pink and white.
4 minutes left.
Brian driving that all white right there. Let's see. 46.502 coming from Kemper. Paul 46.504. Brian 45.506. So your 1 and 2 both better than TQ pace right there. Let's see. We got Kemper right there across the line. Paul across the line now. We got Marcellus across the line. And there's Brian. All right, Paul out in the 1 now, 46.502. Kemper dropping 46.503. Brian 45.504. Marcellus 43.504. All right, so we got Paul out in the 1 spot right there, down the back straightaway with that pink and white, looking to take down that TQ pace, take down that TQ on this run. Now we got Paul. Now we got Kemper now back out in the 1 spot, 46.5 flat coming from Kemper. Paul 46.501. All right, caution drivers, caution at Godzilla. Godzilla is clear.
3 minutes left.
All right, so we got Kemper, Paul, Brian, Marcellus. That's your running order. Paul just 0.4 seconds back right there. It's just a small mistake from Kemper, and everything can change. All right, Kemper keeping it smooth and clean, getting through that S section after the bridge. 46.5 flat still from Kemper. Paul 46.502. All right, drivers. 9/10 separating first and second. Kemper still holding it down. Kemper right up on the backside of Brian now. Down the back straightaway is your race leader, that all blue car. Brian stepping aside right there. Great driver's etiquette. Paul down the back straightaway now. Let's see. 0.9 was the gap. 1 second now. Kemper stretching his lead out. Let's see. It's going to be P2 right there coming up under the bridge. That pink and white in the 2 spot. Blue, all blue in the 1. 1 second separating first and second right there. Both guys trying to set that TQ. Paul grabs a double rail right
2
there.
minutes left.
Loses a ton of time. So we got Kemper 46.5 flat. Now let's see, coming across the line now is going to be Paul with a 45.502. Brian 45.503 now. Looks like Brian trying to take that 2 spot away from Paul. Oh, Paul. All right, everything falling apart right there. Paul getting a little bit spun out, getting a little bit excited. All right, we got Kemper, Brian, Paul, and Marcellus with 130 jars, 130 left on the clock. Kemper 46.505 pace. Brian on a 45.504. Paul 44.506. And Marcellus 42.502. All right, your race leader grabs a double rail right there going into Godzilla once again. We're going to actually have to call that the Kemper here in just a brief moment. All right, drivers
1 minute
with
left.
4 down, 1 to go. Drivers 4 down, 1 to go. Kemper holding it down on the 1. Brian in the 2. Paul in the 3. Marcellus in the 4 spot.
"45 seconds left.
All right, drivers, you heard lady. 45 seconds left. Keep it smooth. Keep it clean. Still lots of time. Anything can happen. Kemper still holding it down. 46.505. Brian still 45.504.
30 seconds left.
All right, drivers, your race leader down the back straightaway, up on the backside of Brian. Working his way through, out on the back straightaway once again. Brian holding off your race leader 4.2 seconds back from
15 seconds
that
left.
all blue car of Kemper. With less than 10 seconds, drivers, 10 seconds left on the clock. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. Keep going until your name is called done. All right, drivers, time has expired. Drivers, everyone is still on the clock. Keep going, drivers, keep going.
P2 done.
All right, Paul is done.
Marcellus Dukes done.
Marcellus is done.
Chris Kemper done.
Kemper's done.
All drivers are
All
finished.
drivers are done. That is
Brian
your race
Fong
drivers.
done.
Kemper taking that
The race
one.
is completed.
46.506 with a new TQ. So I'm going to do for 17.5 pan, I'm going to do 4 in the B and 5 in the A. And I'm going to take 1 bump to make 6 in the A. Fair? Fair?
Up next, race number 1. 1RC Midget. A main. Race order is John Wallace,
All right, drivers.
Jacob Amesquita,
It is
Chris
8:20.
Peel.
We're actually behind schedule, so we're going to take a very short 5-minute break. And we're going to right back into it. So at 8:25, we're going to at race number 1. It's going to be 1RC Midget. Race 2 is going to be 17.5 GT12. Race 3 is going to be 1RC Late Model. Sorry about that. I got to readjust that. Let's put the B main first. You guys gonna be ready to go? B main first. You know why? Because it's because of the. How much time you guys need? How much time would a race winner need from the B? 10 minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna put it. 5 minutes. Okay, so if I put it, I'll put it after 1RC before Euro Truck. Okay. All right, drivers, we're getting going in about 3 minutes, drivers. 3 minutes. Yes, 1RC midget. All right, it's time to get this show on the road. Let me change this thing out to oval. All right, midgets, you guys are up. Midgets, 1RC midgets. We get marshals from the A sort 17.5. A sort 17.5. Marshals, please. All right, I need Soto. Actually, Brian, Paul, and Kemper. Marshals, please. Yep.
Chris Peel. 2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, I need my marshals, please.
John Wallace. Jacob Amesquita.
It's going to be Kemper, Brian, and Paul because they are not racing GT12. That's what it is. All right. We're slightly behind schedule. All right, let's get them lined up. It's going to be John, Jacob, then Chris. You guys ready? All right.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, drivers ready. Marshals ready. 1RC Midget, A main, 50 laps on the zone. All right, nice clean start right there. We got John out in the 1. Jacob in the 2. Jacob with the turbo going on right there. Takes out John. Uh-oh. All right, we got John and Jacob right there. All right, John out in the 1 spot. Jacob in the 2. Chris in the 3. All right, Jacob with the super turbo action going right there with the 42 laps. 41 laps now. Let's see. We got, man, everything happened so quickly right there. John still holding on that 1. Oh, Jacob out in the 1 spot now. John in the 2. All right, Jacob with that red and black right there. Working his way through in the 1 spot. Jacob closing the gap right there to Chris. All right, that's your race leader, Chris. Jacob grabs the rail right there. Still right up on the back side there. Oh, gets stuck. Let's see what happens there. Jacob was in the 1 spot. John up to the 1 now. Chris in the 2. Jacob. All kinds of little mistakes right there. Puts Jacob down into the basement spot. Got Chris, John, and Jacob. That's your running order. All right, let's see Chris right there. That blue and white. John with that yellow. Jacob with the black and red. All right, we got Chris, John, and Jacob all on the same lap right there. But Jacob went from the 1, dropped to the 3. He's trying to make that time back. Turning on that turbo. Working his way through, I guess that would be 3 and 4. Now, right there, 3, 4. All right, Chris right there now, right up on the backside of Jacob. Jacob getting a couple of wheel drags right there. Got Chris, John now on the 1 spot. Chris in the 2, Jacob in the 3. All right, John gets tangled up right there. I think gets tangled up with Jacob or Chris. Oh, caution. All right, Chris on the 1 now. Jacob in the 2, John in the 3 spot. All right, we got the, Jacob turn around in traffic right there. Gets hung up. All right, Chris, Jacob, John, that's your running order. All right, drivers, watch for traffic. If you make a
10
mistake.
10 laps left.
All right, we got Chris, Jacob,
9
and
laps
John.
left.
That's your running order. All right, Chris driving that blue and white.
8 laps left.
Jacob with a rail right there.
7 laps
that car
left.
looking pretty edgy, but really quick.
6 laps left.
All right,
5
Jacob
laps
doing the
left.
marathon tonight, driving all kinds of classes. I think Jacob's
4
driving
laps left.
4 classes tonight. All right,
3
drivers,
laps
we're coming
left.
up on 2 laps left. Drivers,
2 laps
Chris,
left.
Jacob, and John. That is your running order.
Final lap.
Oh, Jacob makes a mistake. That could
Chris
be
Peel done.
John moving into that
John
2
Wallace
spot.
done. All drivers are
right.
finished.
Chris
Jacob
taking that
Amesquita
one.
done.
John in
The
the
race
2,
is
Jacob
completed.
in the 3. Winner circle, please. Drivers to the winner circle, please. Sorry, it's quite a walk. To the winner circle, please.
Up next, race number 2. 17.5 GT12. A main. Race order is Alex 2/10 Soto, Matt Acola, Marcellus Dukes. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, all right. Race number 2 coming up next. Race number 2 coming up next. That's going to be 17.5 GT12. 17.5 GT12 on foams. Only 3 racers entering it this time. But I foresee a bunch of other guys driving GT12 here the next time around. All right, I need marshals from the last race, please. Marshals from the last race and a volunteer or two would be much appreciated. I got Jacob and Chris out there. Coming up next also is going to be a late model A main.
1
so
minute
please
to the
make
start
sure
of
you
the
guys'
race.
cars are ready, oval drivers. All right, waiting on Soto, Matt, and Marcellus.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Marcellus Dukes. Matt Acola. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, all right. This one's going to be a 7-minute race, driver. 7-minute race, GT12.
Alex 2/10 Soto.
17.5 GT12. All right, all right. Let's get them lined up on the straightaway. If you guys are ready. Let's go before the pole, Alex. So you can see your car. I want to give you guys a little, make sure you guys don't miscount. Marshals, please. Marshals, please. All right, back it up, Matt. Marcellus, back it up. Marcellus, back up. All right, I want to leave a decent gap right there. Sweet. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, all right. We got marshals. These guys are pros anyway, so they shouldn't even be hitting rails. All right, drivers ready. Marshals ready. We're racing 7 minutes on the tone. All right, out of the gate, Marcellus with the rail. Alex with the rail, too. Matt ducking up the inside. Marshall at Godzilla. Oh, man. Oh, man. Uh-oh, looked like Marcelo. What happened? Oh, body tuck right there. All right. Volunteer marshals were asked for. Nobody stepping up. Yes, oval marshals, please. All right, your race leader right there, Soto, out in the 1 on a 61 lap pace. Fast lap 6.7.
6 minutes left.
All right, looks like we got a couple of volunteers coming out. Thank you guys very much. All right, we got Soto, Matt, and Marcellus. All right, Matt getting stuck early. Marcellus with a body tuck early on. All right, we got the Soto still holding it down. 6.6 fast lap. Soto on a 62.702 pace right there. All right, these cars looking really, really good right there. Really planted. When's that rad body coming out? Do you know, Paul? You don't know? Kemper? Brian? You guys know? I know JC was saying rad body 12
5
scale.
minutes left.
Supposed to be a, what's it called? No. It's the Mako. It's supposed to be a Mako 12 scale. GT12 body. Oh, I don't know. You got to ask Joe about that. All right. Soto early on, 63.705. Matt on a 57. Marcellus on a 54. All right, these cars looking really good right there. Alex coming up under the bridge. Out on the back straightaway. Oh, Marcellus grabs the
4
rail
minutes
right there.
left.
Gets a little bit hung up. Matt putting the brakes on. Got Soto, Matt, and Marcellus. That is your running order. All right, drivers, 3:45 left on the clock. Soto out on the back straightaway. Man, Soto's car looks so good, man. Fast lap, 6.50 right there. I think that might be faster than he went with his pan car. No? In the race? 6.2? All right. Well, there's still time, Soto. All right, Jars 3:10 left on the clock. Soto, Matt, and Marcellus.
3 minutes left.
All right, drivers with 250. Still lots and lots of time. Soto grabs a rail right there, right at Godzilla. Down the back straightaway. Soto, Matt, and Marcellus. Marcellus coming back right there, 56.701, about half a second behind Matt. That's your 2-3 battle right there, down the back straightaway. Pink car and the gold car. Oh, Matt steps aside. Marcellus moves back into the 2 spot now. All right, so we got Marcellus, Matt right there working their way through. Soto coming up on the backside of that 2-3 battle.
Two minutes left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 2 minutes left. Still lots of time. Marcellus 1.4 up on Matt. Your race leader right there coming up on the backside of that 2-3 battle. Matt trying to close that gap back to Marcellus. Oh, Matt gets taken out right there by your race leader. We got Matt still trying to catch up to Marcellus right there. That pink car down the back straightaway. Trying to close that gap back up. 1.3 seconds separating second and third. You got Matt and Marcellus right there down the back straightaway. Marcellus driving that gold car. Matt driving the pink and white. Sounds like Matt's getting a little bit of body rub somewhere. Calling that left-handers. 1.4 seconds separating second and third. Oh, Matt grabs the rail. That's going to allow Alex to get by. All right, now Soto still holding that one spot right there on a 62-lap pace. All right, Marcellus in that 2 spot on a 57. Matt on a 57 as well. 3.9 seconds separating second and third. Marcellus feeling the pressure. Matt trying to put it on. Let's see if Matt can make up some time.
45 seconds left.
Marcellus trying to keep it smooth and clean. Out on the back straightaway once again. Coming through the sweeper. Out around Godzilla now. That gold car in the one. Oh, spins out just a little bit. Getting a little bit too frisky with that throttle.
30 seconds
left. Down the back straightaway goes your race leader, Matt. Your 2 spot, Matt. Sorry. 3 spot. We got Soto still holding it down on the one. Right up on the backside of Marcellus now. Marcellus. Let's doesn't let your race leader
15 seconds
by.
Left.
Holding it down right there. Looks like a little bit of swerve down the back straightaway there. Oh, Alex ducks up the inside right there, keeps it smooth and clean. Marcellus takes it back.
Alex,
all right, drivers, as time has expired, drivers finish your laps. Drivers
done.
finish your laps.
All drivers are finished.
Oh, Marcellus holds off
done.
Alex right
the
there.
The race is completed.
We got Matt is done. That is your race driver Soto taking that one 61.7 flat. All right, coming up next, 1RC late model. You guys are up next.
Up next, race number 3. 1RC late model. A main. Race order is Chris Peel, Jim Bob Burns, Jacob Amasquita.
Perfect. Thank you very much. All right, 1RC late models.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Chris, Jim Bob, and Jacob. All right, drivers, drop your cars, head back out to Marshall. All right. That was
Chris
fun.
Peel.
All right, Chris, Jim Bob, and Jacob, you guys are up. All right, Chris, they got your track all sauced up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
What do you think about the track texture here? Is it better here than it is out there? Same?
Jacob Amasquita.
All right.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
1, 2. Thank you guys for marshaling.
Jim Bob Burns. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Let's get them lined up. It's going to be Chris, Jim Bob, then Jacob. Chris, Jim Bob, then Jacob.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Jim Bob? Good. All right. 100 laps. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're racing 100 laps on the tone. All right, white car out in the lead. So we got Chris, Jim Bob, and Jacob. That's your 1, 2, and 3. Chris holding it down in that 1, stretching that lead as he works his way around 3 and 4, coming up under the bridge. All right, white car in the lead, red car in the 2, black car in the 3 spot. We got Chris, Jim Bob, and Jacob. 1, 2, and 3. Chris looking to close that gap to your number 3 spot right there as he works his way through. White car in the 1, red car in the 2, black car in the 3 spot. Looks like Jacob getting a little bit of pull to the left right there. Chris right up on the backside, sniffing that draft, ducks up the inside of Jacob as he works his way through. Coming up on the backside of Jim Bob right there. Jim Bob in that 2. Chris holding on that 1 spot. White car in the 1, red car in the 2, black car in the 3 spot. All right, we got 83 laps left, drivers. Still lots and lots of time. Anything can happen. I've seen it all fall apart here mid-race. Let's see, we got Chris holding on that 1. Jim Bob still in that 2 spot. Jacob in the 3. So we got red, white, red. Oh, there you go. Looks like Chris gets turned around right there. That's going to give Jacob that opportunity to unlap himself. All right, looks like Chris working lap number 24 right now as he works his way through. The white car in the 1 spot, red car in the 2, Jacob in the 3 with that black car. All right, that black car looking to close that gap on Jim Bob, but Chris ducks up the inside right there. Looks like Jim Bob makes a small mistake. He's got Chris right up on the backside of him now. That's your 2, 1, and 3. Working their way through. Oh, looks like Chris gets tangled up with Jim Bob. So we got Jim Bob right now leading out from Chris, but Chris still holding on that 1 spot. All right, red car in the 2, white car in the 1. Chris just pacing that red car, keeping it smooth, keeping it clean, looking for that way by, sniffing that draft down the back straight. All right, as they work their way through, Chris ducks up the inside right there. Jim Bob leaving it open. Jim Bob taking it back. All right, side-by-side action, door-to-door, working our way through 3 and 4. Out on the back straight now. Chris takes over, still holds on to that 1 spot. Putting, looks like Jim Bob a lap down. Jacob dropping off pace right there. We got Chris, Jim Bob, and Jacob. Chris working lap number 44 of 100 laps. All right, we got, looks like Chris still holding down the 1 spot. Jim Bob in the 2. Jim Bob getting a bit of that chatter right there coming through turn 3 and 4. Or 1 and 2. Is it 1 and 2? 3 and 4. I'm not sure. All right, your race leader right there. Chris up on the backside of Jacob. Jacob grabs the rail. Chris makes his way by. White car in the 1 spot. Red car in the 2. Black car in the 3 with 47 lap stars, 47 laps left. Chris working that lap number 54. Jim Bob also on 54 as well. Jacob a lap down. All right, but your race leader, that white car in the 1, red car in the 2, black car in the 3. All right, drivers. All right, this is nothing but sheer excitement right here. Chris looking to make a move on Jim Bob. Oh, gets tangled up. All 3 cars pile up right there on the left side of the track. Oh, and the race leader gets piled up as well with 37 laps, drivers. 37 laps left. Let's see who came out on top. Chris still holding it down. Jim Bob in the 2, Jacob in the 3. That 2-3 battle heating up right there between the red and the black car, working their way through, coming out under the bridge. Now Jacob runs just a little bit wide. Jim Bob trying to put his stamp on this one. Oh, I just realized that I didn't do 17.5 GT12 pictures. Oh, I need a marshal on the right side. All right, Jacob right there, marshaling it out. Oh, your race leader right there, Chris, in that 1 spot. Jim Bob in the 2, Jacob in the 3 spot. All right, drivers, with 22 laps, drivers, 22 laps left. It's going to be Chris, Jim Bob, and Jacob. That is your running order. Later on, I'm going to need to do 17.5 GT12 winner circle photos when you guys get a chance. All right, drivers, your race leader right there, Chris, holding it down on the 1 spot. Jim Bob in the 2. Jacob in the 3 with less than 15 laps left, drivers. 13 laps left. Chris, Jacob, Jim Bob, and Jacob. White, red, and black. That is your running order.
10 laps left. 9 laps left. 8 laps left. 7 laps left. 6 laps left. 5 laps left.
All right, drivers, with 5 laps left on the clock. Your race leader right there working
4
his way
laps
through,
left.
coming out under the bridge. Jacob running a bit wide
3
right there.
laps
Jim
left.
Bob ducks up the inside.
2 laps left.
All right, drivers, with 2 laps left. Jacob
Final
racing
lap.
it out right there with Jim Bob, trying to get some side-by-side action as they
Chris
work their
Steele
way
done.
through as time has expired.
All
Drivers'
drivers
laps
are
have expired.
finished.
Chris
Jim
takes
Bob
that
Burns
one,
done. Jacob Amistida done.
106.07.
The race is completed.
All right, drivers, to the winner's circle, please. Winner's circle, please.
Up next, race number 4. Stock 17.5 Pan. B main. Race order is Adrian Jimenez, James Brandt, Matt Acola, Danny Finley. Danny Finley. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, thank you, guys. All right.
James Brandt.
1RC drivers, please drop your cars. Head on out to Marshall, please. Marshalls, please. All right, we got 4 drivers in this one. They're all looking to, each and every
Adrian
one of them
Jimenez.
looking to get up to that A sort. All right, we got Adrian, James, Matt, and Danny. Hey, GT12, 17.5 GT12. It's going to be Marcellus, Alex, and Matt. After this race, bring you guys GT12s up so I can take the photo. I forgot to take the photo, the winner circle, okay? All right, drivers, this is a 5-minute
1 minute
race.
to the start of the
5-minute
race.
race. All right. Oh. All right, Matt, you going to make this one?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No? No time?
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
It's a 5-minute race. You're not going to make it? All right. Looks like it's just going to be 3 then. Yes, B main.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Huh? All right. Looks like we got them lined up. I got Marshall's. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're racing. 5 minutes on the tone. All right, out early. We got Adrian in the 1 spot, looking to take that bump. We got, looks like James right up on the back side there. That's your 1, 2, 3 right there. We got Adrian, James, and Danny. 1, 2, and 3 all on the lead lap right there. Adrian coming through. Getting a little bit squirrely right there, coming out on the bridge. Danny gets hung up. It looks like Danny without reverse as well. All right, thank you very much, James. Or Jim Bob. All right, your race leader stretching it out right there. James making a mistake. We got Adrian out in the 1 spot now, right up on the back side of Danny. Coming down the back straightaway in the 1 is going to be that yellow with the blue. White and blue is your 2.
4 minutes left.
Blue and white is your 2. And the pink and white is your 3. Oh, Adrian getting a little bit crazy right there, coming out of Godzilla. All right, drivers. Your race leader right there, Adrian, out in the 1 spot. James in the 2, Danny in the 3. With 3:25 drivers, 3:25 left on the clock. Your race leader grabs the rail right there, coming to the sweeper. Oh, gets turned around. James tries to make that move into the 1 spot. Adrian gets a little bit wide. James moving into that 1 spot now. That blue and white in the 1. Adrian dropping to the 2 spot right there. Adrian going to try and take that back right there, down the back straightaway. Working his way through, coming through the sweeper, makes up a little bit of time, loses it all
3
in
minutes
Godzilla
left.
right there. All right, your race leader is going to be James now in the 1 spot. Adrian in the 2, Danny in the 3, Matt in the 4 spot. All right, James. Oh, James grabs the rail right there, giving a little bit of time back to Adrian. Down the back straightaway goes Adrian now. Under the bridge is James, then Adrian, then Danny, working his way through right there. James holding down. Oh, Adrian grabs another rail. Looks like James going to try and keep it smooth and clean. We're just past halfway, drivers. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Oh, looks like James having a little bit of a problem now. Oh, something happened to James's car. James getting all spun out. Not quite sure what happened there. Oh, man, looks like James having all kinds of caution on straight, driver. Caution on the straight. Oh.
2 minutes left.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh, let's see what's happening here. Adrian looks like spun a pinion. Oh, something wrong with, still wrong with James's car. Danny up to the 1 spot now. Danny looking to take that bump spot into the A sort. Let's see if these guys can get their cars fixed. Step back, please. Step back from the track. Danny holding it down now in the 1 spot, pink and white. All right, your 2 previous race leaders right there. Looks like calling it quits. Not quite sure what happened. Danny going to make that bump to the A sort now as he works his way through, coming out of Godzilla onto the back straightaway once again. Danny, 1:20 left on the clock, drivers. Let's see if Danny can finish it out. Danny getting all the airtime right now. Just so you know, Danny, we're live on Facebook and YouTube. Everyone is watching. Keep it smooth. Keep it clean. All right, Danny working his way through that pink and white car, looking super smooth, super clean. Danny putting his hat
1 minute
into
left.
this 12-scale pan car class. Danny grabs a rail right there. Oh, Danny does have brakes or reverse. I didn't know that he had reverse. All right, but your race leader right there, Danny, working his way through pink and white in the 1 spot. Working
45
lap number
seconds left.
35 of a 42-lap pace, drivers, with 40 seconds left on the clock. Danny working his way through down the back straightaway once again, through the sweeper section, up under the bridge, out around Godzilla. Danny holding it down.
30
Gonna
seconds
make that
left.
run to the A sort right there. All right, Danny always prepared right there. He's ready to make that A sort no matter what.
15 seconds left.
All right, the A sort. I think they were on it for like 15 minutes or something like that they wanted. All right, we got Danny still holding it down. Adrian and James dropping out of this one with time about to expire. Drivers, finish your laps. Drivers, finish your laps.
All drivers are finished.
All right, drivers, all drivers
Danny
are
Finley
done.
done.
Danny taking
The
that
race is
one,
completed.
42.504. Coming up next, Rchq Future Champs. You guys are up next. All right, I'm
Up
going to
next,
need Danny
race number 5.
back out to
Rchq
Marshall.
Future Champions. A main.
Oh, wait, Danny.
Race order is
winner circle photo.
James Samford, Luke Mendoza,
Just bring your body.
Oliver Sals, Juliet Bennett,
17.5
Oliver
GT.
Sals.
Bring your bodies, please. 17.5 GT racers. Just at least bring your bodies. Danny. Bring your body to winner circle.
2 minutes to the
All right,
start of
track's
the
closed.
race.
Driver's track is closed, all right? Oh, shit. I need to do the photo. I forgot after you guys
1 minute
raced.
to the start of the race.
What'd you guys lose? Oh, looking for some gold.
– 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Was it Soto, Marcellus, Matt?
–30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Everybody smile. Thank you, guys.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. I need marshals. Marshals from that last race, please. I know we had a bunch of dropouts, but I still need marshals. All right, drivers, track is hot. Drivers, roll them out. Drivers, roll them out. All right,
James
keep it smooth,
Sanford.
keep it clean.
Luke Mendoza.
All right, this is our future champs class. We got James, Luke, Olive, and
Juliet
Juliet.
Bennett.
All right, drivers, track is closed. Drivers, let's get them lined up on the straightaway. Track is closed. Track is closed. On pole is going to be James. In the 2 spot, it's going to be Luke. Olive in the 3 spot. Olive, you need to be on the straight. All right, Luke, move forward, Luke. Oh, back it up, back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up. All right, perfect. Is that good? Is that good? Perfect, thank you very much. All right. All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're racing 5 minutes. Rchq Future Champs on the tone. All right. Nice clean start right there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 working their way through. All right, looks like Luke getting all tangled up right there, falling behind the 8-ball for a brief moment. Now working his way up. We got Olive out in that 2 spot right there. Olive up under the bridge, grabs Godzilla as she works her way through. Luke trying to make a move on Olive right there, but Olive down the back straightaway now, mashing that throttle, working her way through the sweeper. Olive in that 2 spot. Luke in the 3. All right, Olive taking the shortcut on that one. You know, down the back straightaway now, we got to Olive and Luke right there, side by side, getting all tangled up. Caution on the straightaway, Josh. Caution on the straightaway. All right, James out in the 1 spot. Olive in the 2.
4 minutes
left. Olive
left.
dropping to the 3 spot now. Looks like it's going to be Luke in the 2 spot. Olive in the 3. Juliet in the 4. Well, your race leader right there, James, working his way through, coming up under the bridge in the 1. Luke in the 2. Olive in the 3. Juliet in the 4. All right, drivers, your race leader down the back straightaway. Your 2 right there coming down the back straightaway as well. All right, we got Olive, Luke, Juliet. That is your 1, 2, and 3. Oh, sorry, we got Luke, Olive, and Juliet. That's your 2, 3, 4. James still holding it down on one spot. That yellow truck in the 1. All right, your race leader, James, in the 1 spot. Luke in the 2. Luke driving that blue lucky number 7 right there. Gets hung up on the rail. All right, grabs a small traction roll right there. Gets back up on all 4 wheels.
3 minutes left.
All right, drivers, keep it smooth, keep it clean, keep it in the middle. All right, Olive right there down the back straightaway through the sweeper. Looking smooth and clean coming from Olive. All right, we got James, Olive, Luke, and Juliet. That is your running order. Oh, Olive and Luke right there getting tangled up. Olive getting stuck in the rail, trying to make her way around. That is that 2-3 battle. Olive in that 2 spot now. Luke in the 3. Oh, Olive gets spun around right there. All right, your race leader right there coming up under the bridge. Caution, drivers, caution. Oh, looks like we got Luke getting all sideways right there, working his way through Godzilla. That blue lucky number 7 in the 1 spot. Olive in the 2, Juliet in the 3.
2 minutes left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 2 minutes left. James, Luke, Olive, and Juliet, that is your running order. All right, your race leader. Let's see, we got James down the back straightaway. Luke working his way up under the bridge in that 2 spot. Olive through the sweeper in the 3. Oh, Olive getting tangled up right there. Working her way through the sweeper now. Coming up under the bridge. You got James. Caution on the straight, drivers. Caution on the straight. Caution on the straight. Caution on the straight, drivers. All right, thank you very much. All right, we got James, Luke, Olive, and Juliet. That is your running order. All right, immediately following this race, we're going to have a track repair. All right, James, Luke, Olive, and Juliet with 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute left on the clock. Oh, caution on the straight, drivers. Caution on the straight.
1 minute left.
All right, drivers. James, Luke, Olive, and Juliet. That is your running order.
45 seconds
All right,
left.
Olive working her way through right there. Coming up under the bridge now. Olive looking to unlap herself right there, trying to make that time up on Luke with 30 seconds left. Drivers, 30 seconds left on the clock.
30 seconds
Your race
left.
leader, Luke, down. James coming up under the bridge now. Oh, we got 2 cars off the track. Looks like Olive and Juliet both spending time off the track right there. All right, your race leader right there,
15
James, that
seconds
all
left.
yellow car in the 1. Luke in the 2, Olive in the 3, Juliet in the 4. Oh, looks like we got Luke hung up in the penalty box. All right, your race leader now, James, still holding it down, coming up under the bridge. Finish your laps, drivers. Time has expired.
James
Drivers, finish
Sanford
your
done.
laps.
All,
All
of
right,
the
drivers,
cells
all
done.
drivers stop over there by winner's circle. James taking that one. Everybody else finish. I need Luke to finish. Luke, finish. And Juliet, I need Juliet to finish.
Luke Mendoza done.
All right, after you're done, park your cars over by winner's circle. You want to go take their photo?
All drivers are finished. Juliet Bennett done.
All right,
The race is
Juliet
completed.
finishes right there. All 4 drivers to the winner's circle, please. Winner's circle, please. All right, it's going to be James, Luke, Olive, Juliet. James, Luke.
Up next, race number 6. Euro Truck Intermediate. A main. Race order is Adrian Jimenez, Ebert Ortiz, Jose Gomez, Jamie Bennett, Ziggy, Jose Isals.
All right, driver, squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze up. All right, all
2
right.
minutes to the start of the race.
All right, thank you to our future champs right there. I'm gonna need a little bit of some track maintenance, I think. Looking pretty good. Just this one right here.
Jose Gomez.
No, no, yeah, the oval, yeah.
Adrian Jimenez.
All right, all right. Looks like we got them all set, drivers. I need marshals. Marshals from the last race, please. Marshals from the last race, please. And volunteer marshals would be much appreciated. All right, this is going to be the A main Euro trucks. We are well behind schedule, drivers. It is already 9:15, so let's get this show on the road. All right, I'm going to actually pull one out here. All right, drivers.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's get them checked in, drivers. Roll them out, drivers. Roll them out. I need a marshal on that
Jamie
side.
Bennett.
Coming up next is going to be
Ebert Ortiz.
1RC Asphalt Late Model. So no Asphalt Late Model guys for marshaling. Caution, drivers, caution.
45 seconds to the start of the
I
race.
got a marshal here. It's like TJ helping out. Thank you guys very much. Caution on the straightaway. Thank you very much, Juliet. All right, where's Olive?
30
All right,
seconds
thank
to
you
the
very
start
much,
of the
Olive.
race.
You are on it. All right, drivers, let's get them checked in. Let's get them all checked in. Looks like Jose going to be sitting this one out. All right, just 5 drivers right here. It's going to be
Ziggy.
Adrian, Ebert, Jose,
15 seconds
Jamie,
to the
and
start of the
Gray.
race.
All right, caution on the straightaway, drivers. Caution on the straight. All right, drivers, straightaway is closed. Let's get them lined up. Put it back where it was.
Ebert Ortiz.
Perfect. All right, all right. So it's going to be Adrian, Ebert, Jose, Jamie, and Greg. All right, pink truck back up. Jose back up. Oh. All right, perfect, perfect. All right, everybody looking good? You guys like it? You guys happy? All right, all right. All right, drivers, we're taking 1 minute out of this one. It's going to be 7 minutes main. All right, Euro Truck A main. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. We're racing 7 minutes on the tone. All right, nice clean start from Adrian. Ebert in tow. Ebert trying to hold on to Adrian. Adrian running just a little bit wide. All right, your race leaders right there, the 2 orange trucks, orange and white, orange, blue. Ebert trying to close that gap as he works his way through out on the back straightaway. Gets it up on 2 wheels, getting a little bit squirrely. Ebert up around Godzilla. Your race leader now on the back straightaway. Here comes Ebert. All right, we got a truck on its side. Caution, caution, drivers, caution. TJ, please be careful. All right, Adrian still holding it down in the 1 spot. Oh, looks like Jamie grabbing a rail right there, right in between your 2 race leaders. So it's going to be orange, pink, orange. Oh, Ebert gets up on the backside there of Jamie. Oh, your race leader now, Adrian, out onto the back straightaway. Working his way through that orange and white in the 1 spot.
6 minutes
Ebert
left.
in the 2 spot. All right, looks like caution, drivers, caution. Thank you very much. All right, Ebert holding that 2 spot right there, working his way through, but all the while you got your race leader right there coming up on the back straightaway. That orange and white is your race leader. If you see him coming, please step aside. He's not trying to race you. He's putting you a lap down. All right, your race leader, Adrian, Ebert, Jose, Jamie, and Greg. That is your running order. All right, that orange and blue in the 2 spot right there, working his way down the back straightaway, trying to give chase to your race leader. Adrian keeping it smooth and clean. That Euro truck looking really good right there. Looks like Greg getting tangled up. getting put back on the straightaway. Well, your race leader on the back straightaway now. Ebert, two-wheel motion.
5 minutes left.
All right. Need to pull that red truck. Caution, drivers, caution. Thank you guys very much. Off the track, off the track. Just set it down right there. Off the track. Yes. All right, all right. All kinds of commotion there. Looks like Greg pulling it. Adrian in the one spot still. Ebert in the two. All right, Ebert falling a little bit behind right there as he works his way through. Orange and white is your race leader. All right, Adrian, Ebert, Jose, Jamie, and Greg. That is your running order. Your race leader down the back straightaway, coming up on the backside of Ebert now. Ebert, two-wheel motions almost every turn. Ends up on his side. Adrian makes that pass right there, holding down that one spot, looking to take this A-main A-main win. Down the back straightaway, Adrian up under the bridge, out around Godzilla. Coming up around Kong onto the back straightaway with 3:30 down, drivers, 3:30 to go. Still lots and lots of time. Ebert trying to close that gap, 13.8 seconds back now from your race leader. All right, drivers, Adrian, Ebert, Jose, and Jamie. That is your running order.
3 minutes left.
All right, your race leader right there, that orange and white. Your two is the orange and blue. Oh, Ebert getting all tangled up right there. Ebert getting all excited. All right. Your race leader, Adrian, up on the backside of Jose. Jose stepping aside. Ebert still in that two spot. Jose in the three. Jamie in the four. All right, drivers, your race leader, orange and white. Ebert going to try and make a show of it. Trying to sniff that draft right there. Ooh, ends up on his side once again. That Euro truck getting pretty
2
aggressive.
minutes left.
Like Adrian stretching his lead out. Ebert on his side once again. Ebert learning that technique right there. Caution the sweeper, drivers. Caution the sweeper. All right, driver, sweeper is clear. Please be careful, marshals. All right, Luke, step back toward the wall. Luke, step back toward the wall. Thank you very much. All right, your race leader through the sweeper, coming up under the bridge once again. 1:30, drivers, 1:30 left on the clock. Adrian, Ebert, Jose, and Jamie. That is your running order. All right, drivers, coming up next, going to be Asphalt Late Model. Final race of the ovals.
1 minute left.
All right, drivers, Adrian, Ebert, Jose, and Jamie. That is your running order with less than 50 seconds, drivers. 45 seconds left.
45 seconds left.
All right, your race leader right there up on the backside of Ebert. Ebert grabs the rail, runs a little bit wide, trying to hold off that hard charge of Adrian. Adrian's car looking
30 seconds
super
left.
good right there. All right, drivers. 15 seconds left.
15 seconds
15
left.
seconds left. Adrian working his way through, coming off the straightaway. in up under the bridge. Looks like there's going to be one more lap coming from Adrian. Adrian down the back straight with that orange and white. Makes it under the line right there. Still good, drivers. Adrian's still
done.
on the clock.
Ebert Ortiz
Jamie is done. Ebert gets caught at the line.
All drivers are
Jose
finished.
is done. That is
Adrian Jimenez
Adrian is done. That is it, drivers.
Jose Gomez done.
47.
The race is completed.
7:08 from Adrian. All right, drivers, I need Adrian, Ebert, and Jose to the winner's circle, please.
Up next, race number 7. 1RC Alm. A main. Race order is John Wallace, Chris Peel, Jim Bob Burns, Jacob Amesquita. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, all right. Looks like it's going to be our final race of Oval happening right now.
Chris Peel. One minute to the start of the race. Jim Bob Burns. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. I need John, Chris, Jim Bob, and Jacob. Where's Jacob? He left?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Bummer.
John Wallace.
All right. Just 3 drivers. I need marshals from the last race, please. Marshals from the last race, please. Euro truck drivers. It's going to be Adrian,
15 seconds
Ebert,
to the start of the race.
Jamie. Who's racing? Adrian, you're racing next. You don't have to marshal. Let me get Ebert, Jose, Jamie, and Greg. Huh? GT12A? No. Okay, so you're in the one after that. Well, you're in the Pan A, right? Oh no, you didn't make Pan A. That's right. Yeah. All right, so you're done. All right, drivers, you guys all set? All right, on pole is going to be John Wallace, Chris Peel in the 2, Jim Bob in the 3 spot. All right, drivers, 1RC Asphalt late models. I love these cars. These cars are awesome. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. We're racing 100 laps on the tone. All right, nice clean start right there. We got, Chris making an early move right there. Side-by-side action coming from Chris and John. Chris stretching that lead out. I drove Chris's car earlier. I'm pretty impressed. That car's not. I'm not talking about the blue turd. I'm talking about the yellow asphalt late model. All right. Chris still holding it down in 1 spot. John in the 2, Jim Bob in the 3 spot. All right, your race leader right there. That yellow and red of Chris Peel. John in the 2 spot. Jim Bob in the 3. All right, your race leader right there. Coming up on the remainder of the field. Chris' car looking smooth and consistent. All right. I don't know if anybody out there from 1RC is watching, but you guys hit the nail on the head with this car. This car looking really good, working really good on this carpet here at RCHQ. We got Chris, John, Jim Bob, Jacob going home. All right, this would have been a 4-driver main, but it looks like Chris looking to take this one from right out of the gate right there. We got Chris, John, and Jim Bob. All right, pink, yellow and red in the 1 spot. Oh, John getting it up on 2 wheels right there in the 2. Jim Bob in the 3 spot. Jim Bob driving that silver, number 42 right there. All right, your race leader. The number 5 car right there, yellow and red, gets tangled up. Caution, drivers, caution, caution. All right, track is green, driver, track is green. Let's see. Chris still holding it down in that 1 spot. John closing that gap now. So let's see, we got that yellow and white. Yellow leader, white in the 2, silver in the 3 spot. All right, John mashing that throttle right there, trying to get away from Chris, trying to pull that lap back as he works his way through. He gets a little bit tangled up with Jim Bob. Jim Bob racing it out side by side right there. All the while, Chris closing that gap to your number 2 spot. Chris putting John a lap down, working his way through that yellow and red in the 1 spot. The white car in the 2. The silver car in the 3. Working lap number 45 of 100 laps right there. 53 laps left on the clock right there. Looks like, I think, John dropping down the field right there. Jim Bob moving into the 2 spot. Let's see if John can make that time up. John trying to cut those lines a little bit tight, coming up a little bit short. All right, you got Chris still holding it down in the 1 spot. Yellow and red in the 1. Looks like the silver car. Looks like John Wallace back up into that 2 spot. Jim Bob in the 3. All right, so we got the yellow, white, and silver. That is your running order. Your race leader, Chris Peel right there, driving that number 5 car, working his way through yellow and red in the 1. The white, number 17 in the 2 spot. We got the silver, number 42 in the 3 spot. All right, these cars looking really good and realistic right there. All right, drivers, with 35 laps left on the clock, Chris, John, and Jim Bob, that is your running order. All right, Chris's car looking super smooth right there up on the backside of Jim Bob, looking up the inside, side-by-side action as they work their way through, coming up under the bridge. It's going to be that yellow in the 1, white car in the 2, silver car in the 3 spot. All right, Chris working his way around, coming up under the bridge once again. We got John in that 2 spot. And we got Jim Bob in the 3. So we got yellow, white, and silver. That's your 1, 2, and 3 with 23 laps, drivers. 23 laps left on the clock. Chris, John, and Jim Bob, that is your running order. All right, Chris's car still super fast right there, working his way through, coming up, looking for an inside move on Jim Bob, but Jim Bob trying to hold him off. Well, that is your race leader, that yellow car in the 1. Jim Bob makes a mistake. Your leader passes by with ease. All right, that yellow car in the 1, white car in the 2, silver car in the 3. All right, drivers, with 13 laps now left on the clock. Chris holding it down. All right, let's see what the fast lap is. 3.0 coming from
10
Chris
laps
Peel.
left. 9 laps left. 8 laps left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady.
7 laps
7
left.
laps left, drivers. Chris Peel working his
6
way
laps
through.
left.
Oh, it's like James.
5
getting,
laps left.
Flipped upside down right there, gets back on all 4 wheels.
4 laps left.
Less than 5 laps on the clock, drivers. Your number 5.
3 laps left.
Looking to take home that number 1 spot as he
2
works
laps
his way
left.
through, keeping it smooth, keeping it clean,
Final
all
lap.
the way through.
Chris Peel done.
All right, drivers.
John Wallace done.
Chris takes
All drivers
that
are
one.
finished.
105,
Jim Bob Burns done.
31, drivers.
The race is completed.
5 minutes, 31 seconds. All right, to the winner's circle, please. Need Chris, John, and Jim Bob to the winner's circle, please.
Up next, race number 8. GT12. A main. Race order is Jose de Sals, Matt Zeman, Jacob Amasquita.
All right, GT12, you're coming up next. Oh, just sit on my pit table. Yeah, it's my regular spot. My regular mess.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, smile, guys, smile.
Matt Zeman.
All right, thank you guys very much. All right. Straighten this out a little bit. All right, GT12, you guys are up. GT12, you guys are up. All right, we're in our final 2 races of the night. See if we can get this show on the road. All right, I need Jose. Oh, looks like Matt and Jacob. Jacob is out. Jose making his way through. There's going to be only 2 drivers in this main. All right, I need some marshals. I'm going to need Jim Bob and Chris. And a volunteer marshal would be appreciated.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Get one if you're not in the next race. All right, Matt, don't
Jose
stop
de
there,
Sals.
Matt.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, all right. I need some volunteer marshals, please.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, looks like TJ stepping up right there. Thank you, TJ. See ya, Ebert. Matt, thank you as well. All right, it's only going to be 2 cars. It's going to be Jose on pole, Matt in the 2 spot. It's going to line up on the straightaway. All right, Jacob had to go home. He had an emergency he had to take care of. So let's get us lined up. There you go. 1, 2. All right. We're going to pull this one back down as well. We're going to pull this one to... All right, it's going to be a 6-minute main, driver. 6-minute main. All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're racing. GT12, 6 minutes on the tone. All right, Jose with a nice clean start right there, working his way through up under the bridge. He's got Matt in the 2. All right, those cars getting a little bit squirrely right there. Not sure if these guys are cheating or not, but, you know, I don't remember my GT12 having that kind of power. But we shall see. Let's, your race leader right there, working his way through. Out on the back straightaway, that pink and blue in the 1 spot. All right, Jose holding it down right there. Having a bunch of fun driving his GT12 right there. Is that on foams or rubbers there, Jose? Rubbers, nice, very nice. That car looking pretty good. Pretty quick as well. Ah, yeah. All right, Jose still holding it down in the 1 spot. Matt in the 2. Jose on a 39-lap pace, working lap number 6. Matt on a 34-lap pace, working lap number 5. All right, Matt, keeping it smooth and clean right there. Having a little bit of an easier race this weekend. All right, looks like Matt moving up into that 1 spot now. Jose trying to work it out. All right, Matt out in the 1 spot right now. Matt keeping it smooth, keeping it clean, holding down that 1 spot. Got Jose right there coming down the straightaway. Uh-oh. Jose with a dump right there. Not quite sure what's going on. We're just talking about how smooth
4
and
minutes
clean it
left.
looked. It looked quick. All right, Matt still holding it down the back straightaway in the one spot. Matt looking to take his first win in GT12. All right, Matt up under the bridge. That all brown car in the one. Is that a brown? What color is that, Matt? Burnt orange. Okay. So it's brown. All right, looks like Jose back on all four right there with all one cell of that GT12. All right, we got Matt. Jose, let's see if Jose can close that gap back to Matt now. Matt feeling the pressure. Jose is 40 seconds back from Matt. All right, the challenge has been thrown down.
3 minutes
Jose's got
left.
3 minutes. 3 minutes left, drivers. Jose bringing it down to 38 seconds. All right, Jose through the sweeper. Matt makes a mistake right there, feeling that pressure. All right, Matt, you still got lots of time, Matt. You got a 34-second lead, Matt. All right, with 2:30 drivers, 2:30 left on the clock. Oh, Jose dumps it again. Oh, the sensor wire. Oh, what a bummer. All right, looks like Matt. I can see it from here. There's like a bead of sweat on Matt's forehead right there. He was feeling the pressure there for a brief moment. All right, down the back straightaway goes your race leader in that burnt orange, coming up under the bridge in the one spot.
2 minutes left.
All right, drivers, with 2 minutes left, drivers, still lots and lots of time. Matt's still holding it down. Jose crawling around the track right there with a possible bad sensor wire. All right, I'm definitely running very, very late right now. I'm gonna try and get this this final main done. You guys all need to be ready. We're going directly into this 17.5 pan. Coming up next with 1:25 left on the clock, drivers. The boss is going to be very upset with me for going so long tonight. I think I'm going to have to cut the main back. All right, drivers, with 1 minute left on the clock, drivers, 1 minute left. We got Matt, Jose,
1
Jacob
minute
going
left.
home on an emergency. All right, drivers, with less than a minute. Matt holding on that one spot. Jose in the two. All right, that burnt
45
orange
seconds
car
left.
in the one. Jose with that pink and blue. Something wrong with that car, but he's going to push it through all the way to the end.
Thirty seconds left.
All right, drivers, with less than 20 seconds on the clock, drivers. Matt holding it down in the one spot. Jose in the two. Matt with that burnt
15
orange
seconds left.
GT12. Working his way up under the bridge. He's going to make it by for one more and possibly one more lap right there. He's working his way up under the bridge once again. Matt on his parade lap,
Jose
taking
Sal's
his
done.
first GT12 win here at the Rchq Wednesday Night Racing. Jose gets caught at the line. Matt is done.
All drivers are finished.
That is your
Matt's
race
even
drivers.
done.
Matt taking that
The
one,
race is completed.
39.608. Jose, 26 laps. All right, winner circle, please. Winner circle, please.
Up next, race number 9. Stock 17.5 pan. A main. Race order is Chris Kemper, Alex 2/10 Soto, Brian Fong, P2. Marcellus Dukes.
You got to smile, Matt. You won.
Brian
All
Fall.
right. Thank you guys very much. Thank you
Chris
guys.
Timber.
All right, Jarvis, roll them
P2.
out. I don't have any marshals as of yet. If I can get some
Marcellus
volunteers, that'd be
Dukes.
much appreciated.
2 minutes to the start of the
Danny
race.
bumping into this one. Thank you very much, James and TJ.
Alex 2/10 Soto.
All right, all right.
Danny Finley.
All right, we got them all checked in. There's going to be 6 drivers in this race. All right, as soon as you guys are ready, pull them off to the side. Then we'll get this track shut down. This is going to be the final race of the night. 8 minutes, 17.5, stock, A main, pan car. Oh, caution drivers. I didn't say pull it off in the race line. All right, track's closed, drivers. Track is closed. Let's get them lined up. Kemper on pole. Soto in the 2. Brian in the 3. Paul in the 4. Marcellus in the 5.
1 minute to
in
the start of the
6.
race.
All right, let me make sure that this slow lap. All right. We got marshals. We got
45
drivers.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers ready. Marshals ready. Final race of the night. 17.5 stock pan. 8 minutes on the tone. All right, final race of the night. Looks like Kemper, Alex. Oh, Alex running a little bit wide. Soto gets wide. Brian taking over that 2 spot. Soto in the 3. Looks like P2 in the 4. All right, so we got Kemper, Brian, Soto, Paul, Danny, and Marcellus right there. That is your running order. Your race leader, that white car. That is your 1-2 battle. White and blue and white in the 1 and 2. It's going to be between Kemper and Brian. Down the back straightaway, blue and white. All right, Kemper looking to keep it smooth and clean. Doesn't run it wide at Godzilla, as he's got the hard charge of Brian working his way through. Out on the back straightaway once again goes your 1-2 battle. Your 3, 4, 5, and 6 right there, all dicing
7 minutes
it up.
left.
All right, it's going to be looks like the pink car, the teal car, the other pink car, and the yellow car. Oh, Brian tips the backside of Kemper right there. All right, blue and white, that is your 1-2 battle, working their way through. All right, blue car in the 1, white car in the 2. That's going to be Kemper holding it down. Brian grabs the rail right there, loses a bunch of time. Kemper grabs the rail. Brian gains a little bit back, but looks like now it's going to be P2 right there, right up on the backside, as well as Soto. That's your 2, 3, 4 battle. The white, pink, and teal. That is your 2, 3, 4. It's going to be Brian, P2, and Soto. Soto looks up for an inside move, doesn't make it stick right there. But all the while, you got Kemper, Brian, P2,
6
and
minutes
Soto.
left.
It's your 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Brian, P2, and Soto right there. That's your 2, 3, 4 battle. Kemper stretching that lead out. Brian grabs the rail, runs a bit wide, loses that 2 spot, drops to the 3. All right, Soto looking for a way by P2. P2 making that pink car super wide right there. Alex looking for it, can't make it happen. So, looks like P2 grabs the rail right there. Soto moves into that 2 spot. Gonna give chase to, P2 with a body tuck right there. Oh, that one's way tucked up in there. All right, all the while, looks like P2 losing a bunch of time now. Danny up into that 5 spot. Marcellus in the 6.
5 minutes left.
Well, let's see your race leader, Kemper, down the back straightaway. Looks like he's got a substantial lead. Actually, not too much, 2.4 over Soto. Soto looking to close that gap, about a straightaway's distance between your leader and the 2 spot. All right, blue car and the teal car down the back straightaway. Soto closing that gap to within, looks like 0.9, 0.7 seconds, separating first and second now. Soto on the throttle right there, working his way through. Going to try and make that move on Kemper. All right, let's see. 0.7 was the gap that last time by. Now it is 0.8. Soto losing about a tenth of a second. Your race leader right there, Kemper, driving that all blue car down the back straightaway in the 1. Soto in the 2. Brian in the 3 spot. Paul in the 4. Danny in the 5. Marcellus up to the 5 now. Danny dropping to the 6. Well, your 1-2 battle right there down the back straightaway, about half a straightaway lead. Oh, your race leader gets tangled up right there with
4 minutes
P2.
left.
All right, we got teammates taking each other out. Looks like it's going to be Soto now up to that 1 spot. Brian up to the 2. Kemper dropping to the 3. All right, caution in the infield. Drivers caution in the infield. Danny getting, I'm not sure if that was a traction roll or a rail. But Soto in that 1. Brian in the 2. Kemper in the 3. Paul in the 4. Marcellus in the 5. Danny in the 6 spot. Oh, your race leader. That teal and yellow in the 1. Brian with the all-white car in the 2 spot. Got Kemper in the 3. So let's see, everybody pretty much spread out right now. All over 3 seconds between 1, 2, and 3. So let's see, we got, where is your race leader? Your race leader under the bridge now. Your 2 spot coming up under the bridge now. And your 3 spot just coming up under the bridge now. Everybody pretty much spread out halfway across the field there with 5
3
minutes
minutes
down,
left.
drivers. 3 minutes to go. Still lots and lots of time. Anything can happen. Only 3.4 seconds separating first and second. Soto trying to hold it down and bring it home for the A main win. All right, teal and yellow in the 1 spot. White car in the 2. Oh, man. Looks like this track's going to need some vacuuming because these cars are pretty much losing all of their paint right there. The white car? No, white or yellow? All right. We're going to have to get Marcellus a lint roller or something. All right, we got Soto out in the 1 spot. Brian in the 2. Kemper in the 3. Paul in the 4. Marcellus in the 5. Danny in the 6 spot. Soto still holding it down. Fast lap 6.4. Brian 6.4. Kemper 6.4. Paul 6.4. Marcellus 6.5. And Danny 6.6. Are all 6 drivers within 0.2 of a second fast lap wise. Well, your race leader Soto still holding it down. 72 lap pace right there. Brian 5.4 seconds back. Kemper 4.6 back. Paul 7.3 back. Marcellus 15.1 back. And Danny 23.8 back. Your race leader right there, that teal and yellow in the 1 spot, working his way through out around King Kong onto the back straightaway once again, holding down that 1 spot. Soto, Brian in the 2 spot, that all-white car right there, working his way through on the back straightaway now. Blue car in the 3 spot, on the back straightaway now. All right, looks like fast lap, matching fast laps right there. Soto on a 6.410 and Fong on a 6.410 as well. All right,
1 minute
Paul
left.
Paris 6.418. All right, all these guys pretty much evenly matched right there. But Soto making those moves early on, running up through the field after a not-so-great start now.
45 seconds left.
Working that number 1 spot down the back straightaway. Soto holding it down with 40 seconds. There's 40 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be Soto, Brian, Kemper, Paul, Marcellus, and Danny.
30 seconds
That is your
left.
running order. All right, your race leader right up on the back side of Brian now. 20 seconds left on the clock, drivers. Brian trying to hold off
15 seconds left.
Alex. Alex makes that move. Nice inside move right there. All right, looks like time is about to expire, drivers. Finish your laps, drivers. Finish
Alex
your
2/10
laps.
Soto done. Brian Fong done.
All
Danny
right,
Finley
Soto's
done.
Brian's
Chris
done.
Kemper
Kemper's done. Paul's done.
All
Marcel's
drivers
done.
are
All
finished.
drivers done.
P2 done.
Soto takes that one.
Marcellus
Brian
Dukes
in the
done.
2. Kemper in the
The
3
race is
spot.
completed.
All right, drivers, thank you guys very much for coming out to Wednesday Night Racing. Sorry the program went so long, but looks like everything worked out just fine. All the oval guys have already taken off, looks like. Thank you guys for coming out to Wednesday Night Racing. I need, it's going to be Soto, Brian, and Kemper to the winner's circle, please. All right, drivers, thank you guys very much for coming to Wednesday Night Racing. Please don't forget to pay your bills.